I've survived in my Minecraft hardcore world for over 8,000 days. So this movie is gonna recap all the crazy things I did. Like building the world's biggest happy ghast, a fully functional chocolate factory, and so much more. Enjoy the movie. I love castles. Too bad I'm trash at building them. So today, let's change that. I'm gonna attempt to build the most epic and amazing castle in all of Minecraft hardcore. Then you guys legally have to call me King Farzy. Even you, Broderick. And the first thing we have to do is go find some royal looking land. Since I'm gonna be a king, I need a giant pasture to reign upon. No, not like that rain. That was really weird. What about over here? A giant flat area, plenty of loyal servants for the kingdom. King Farzy is a fan, so let's get to terraforming. And as I transform this land, please subscribe and hit the bell. I don't feel very kingly right now chopping dirt with a shovel. But once my castle is complete, this will never happen again. I'll have servants for that. Hold on a second. I know I just chopped like 1,000 blocks away, but what if we built the castle up there on the hill? That might look way cooler. Yeah, you know what? This is actually a much better view up here. New location. But now that we have our land situation figured out, it's now time to figure out how to make a giant castle. So the first thing I did was hop on Google and search for some castle inspiration. And after finding tons of builders who are way better than me, I felt like I had a pretty good idea of what to do. So I saw one guy make a castle with giant walls like this. Then on the top, he put like huge towers and spires. Oh, this thing's gonna be so sick. I cannot wait to be a king. Well, first I should probably build the castle. So I've been doing quite a bit of thinking on what colors I want to use for the castle. Because pretty much every castle I've ever seen is like gray and cobblestone. But Farzy has something better in mind. What about something like this? White blocks for the castle, mud for the trim, and a red crimson roof. I think this is going to look so sick. So that being said, we gotta go get some blocks. A lot of blocks. So we started things off by hopping into a cave to collect all our white blocks. We're gonna need a whole bunch of diorite and calcite, which is a little bit harder to find because they only spawn in amethyst geodes. Also, what did I do to this geode? I like cleaned it out. But it's okay, we'll find some more. Nothing can stop Farzy from being king, except mobs. That might be a problem. Oh, I see you. A little sneaky geode in the wall. I feel like I'm in one of those cave diver memes. See, guys, I'm not old. I get pop culture references. I'm not old, right? I'm just gonna mine and ignore my midlife crisis. Oh, what is this? It's like a nether biome. Like, have I been here? Did I make this? I don't think I made this. I'm really confused and I don't know what's going on, which kind of sounds like signs of dementia, so midlife crisis is back. Yay. Okay, let's get this party started. So let's start things off with a nice stone brick outline and then stacking our calcite on top. Also, I need a bed really badly because mobs love spawning here. This is like Fallen Kingdom 2.0. Creeper, oh man. And here's what we have so far. We got the main entrance right here, the back entrance over there, and every single spot where you see a giant opening, these are all gonna be the windows. And since this is a castle, we need like giant epic windows. So we're gonna bring this back, put our glass right here, and if I can just locate a crafting bench, we can toss in some diorite walls. Yeah, now we're cooking. And 3, 2, 1, windows are done. That kind of rhymed. Farzy's in his prime. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I should probably stop because I think my girlfriend is watching this video. Now, before we carry on to raising up these castle walls, I need to fix the land here because I am just now realizing this is all just floating in the air. Now, to be fully transparent with you guys, normally when I make custom terrain, it doesn't look great. So I kind of want to challenge myself today by making a custom mountain underneath the castle, which we're gonna make out of tuff. All right, how should I do this? Why don't we start by just putting a little bit of a foundation down and make sure it's not too symmetrical. And then we can just kind of staircase it down like this. And hopefully it doesn't look too stupid. And the final result is boom. I mean, it looks pretty good. I like how all the tuff looks together, but I feel like something here is still missing. giant lava river. Now it looks like a giant volcano. Wait. Controlled. And let's just toss a few more in. And that right there looks sick. But getting back to the castle, this wall right here is only level 1. Because after all, these walls need to be tall and mighty. Just like King Farzy. And the main ingredient for level 2 is mud. Not to be confused with explosions. So I ventured out to go find a mangrove swamp. Home of the mud. I'm gonna need all of this. Oh, and by the way, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, how are you gonna build a castle out of mud? What's wrong with this guy? Well, many things, but for the castle, it's gonna work. Trust the process. Hey, you are literally a moldy skeleton. Get away from me. I wasn't even poisoned. You just smelled so bad I was dying. Now we just need some wheat to turn this mud into mud bricks. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna begin by putting down a layer of stone brick so it matches the bottom, followed by a layer of diorite, just to mix up the texture a bit from the calcite. And now, bring in the mud. And as strange as mud does sound for this build, it's like the perfect color, because the roof's gonna be red and the bottom's white, so this is like the middle. Okay, what is that over there? I keep seeing it as I'm building, and I don't remember what this is for. Oh, wait, I used this thing to try and bring a gas to the overworld. If any of you guys remember the episode that I did this in, comment the number down below. And if you get it right, I'll give you that cow. Oh, is that 2 cows for the price of 1? And a sheep who's knocking them off the top? Oh, who's the king? Come on, who's gonna win? The cow won. And he can be yours if you get the answer correct. But after the mud was all done, we carried on by finishing the second layer of the wall. And one thing I really want to do up here is to make some balconies so when we're inside the castle, we can walk up here and enjoy the sick view. So let's divide up some spaces for where the balconies are gonna go, and we'll raise up the walls with calcite, throw in some walls, and chuck in our glass windows. And I'd say this looks pretty darn good. Now I just gotta make a few more of these things all around the rest of the walls. And there we go. Although I still have to make a door because this is just a giant hole in the wall, but we'll deal with that later. But the thing that is pressing on my mind right now is I want to add some gold into the roof because everybody knows a king needs to be rich. And what better way to show that than to throw gold in the building itself? Wasteful. I like it. Well, I mean in Minecraft, not in real life. Kids, don't be wasteful. Let's see what we got. That is not enough. We gotta find a way to collect a lot more of this stuff. Perhaps a trip to my giant gold farm. So all I gotta do is land up here on this glass and center myself in the middle, and you can kind of see down there all the zombie pigments are gonna fall down and give me all their gold. This might take a little bit. And the final result is... or not. Oh, there it is. Then I go like this, and I go like this, and then I go like this. Wait, that's not what I want. I wanted the raw gold. That's the wrong kind of gold. Welp. Looks like I gotta do things the old-fashioned way. Mining gold by hand. Wait, it still gives me nuggets. Bro, I don't want these. I want raw gold. All right, option 3. We gotta go mine gold in the overworld. And everybody should know the most abundant place to find gold in the overworld is the Mesa biome. Show Farzy a cave. Oh, dead end. On we go. Oh, we found the mother lode. Hello, gold, and creepers. Nice to see one of you. All right, I am hoping that is more than enough, but only one way to find out. Please give me a lot. Please give me a lot. Boom, boom. Spider, stop it. Okay, we have over 1 stack. That should be good. And I am calling an exterminator on you. Now it's time for us to flex our wealth and throw the gold on top. I wanted to wrap this entire layer here with gold, but I may not have enough for that. So maybe instead we'll just do like every other and see what that bodes us. Oh wait, this is actually genius because you can't even see the blocks where the stairs are. Every other is actually perfect. Oh, I love when things work out. And after a few more trips down to the gold mine, we officially have our gold-plated castle. Also, oh my gosh, the view down here is so sick. Look at that thing. It looks so good. We are getting dangerously close to King Farzy territory. But now that the foundation of our castle is mostly done, it's time for us to move on to the roof. And I am absolutely stoked for this because if you recall, we're using crimson wood for the roof. Now, I am pretty sure I'm gonna need to get a lot more because this is is definitely not going to be enough. Which makes me wonder, can I make a crimson wood farm? Who would be smart enough to know how to build one of those? Broderick! Hey, buddy, I need you to make me a giant farm of crimson wood. Can you do that for me? Yeah? Okay, sweet. Bye, Broderick. Thank you, Broderick. Now go back where you belong. Oh, this farm is absolutely perfect. Leave it to Broderick to do the smart people stuff. And leave it to me to collect all the loot. All right, so let's build some roofs. Okay, so first off, we're gonna raise all 4 corners of the castle to make it look more like a tower shape. Something kind of like that. And after we make a few more of these, we can start laying out our crimson roof. And for the record, we're gonna build on top of this layer and make it a lot taller. We just need a semi-flat surface to start with. Plus, it makes it look a little prettier. What? Why are there so many zombies? I'm being invaded. Arm the archers. Well, I guess he's kind of already doing that. But shoot them, not me. All right, sweet. Now, the next step for us is to make the roof taller, which is gonna require us to get even more calcite because I ran out. Where is my home? This is not home. I mean, it's someone's home, but not mine. So let's start here and then go this way and then make a pillar right here and wrap the rest of this all around this way. So we raised up these walls and added in a ton of details, which made the whole castle really come together. Now, all that remains is building the giant spires on top of the castle. But before that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would make my girlfriend play in my hardcore world. And you guys absolutely smashed it, so... Okay, so you move with W, S, A, and D. Okay.
Woohoo!
Go figure it out.
We are in a rose field, and I'm... Oh, that did not pick the rose. How do I pick it up?
Walk over it.
Ooh, I picked a rose. Let's get some more. I collected another one.
When girls play Minecraft.
Oh, a horsey. They're, like, cliff jumping horses. Ah! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, there's pigs, too. Can you make bacon in Minecraft?
I think you should go build a house.
Swimming? Right. Same thing. Oh, my goodness. Is that Broderick?
When she knows the name of your chicken.
Come here, Broderick.
I don't think he's interested in you.
No. Okay, I'm gonna build my house up here. Let's get this tree. This looks like a hefty tree.
There you go.
Deforestation. Okay, I am now going to build my house. Excuse me, Broderick. I am building a house.
Not to interrupt you, look at the sun. When the sun sets, that's when the mobs come out, and that's where you gotta not ruin my occupation for me.
We might be very poor at the end of this game. Oh, no, there's a creeper.
Okay, you have a sword. Today,
Okay.
take out your sword.
Okay, how do I take out? Ah! Where do I take out my sword?
Use the spinny wheel.
What?
No, it's spinning back.
Oh, this is what I came for, the Enderman.
You know the Enderman?
I do. Okay, now I'm gonna get this guy from behind. Shh. Oh, ah! Am I going
to the water?
Okay.
Go to the water. 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 Take the chicken in your hot bar.
Okay.
And eat it.
How do I eat it?
Other click.
Ah, I think I'm.
Other click.
Okay.
Hold other click.
Which, the right one?
Hey,
Am I eating and fighting someone at the same time?
Hold it. No, one at a time. Please.
Okay.
Hold the chicken.
On the left click or the right click?
The right click.
Okay.
Hold the click. There you go.
Oh, good. Oh, Minecraft sunrise.
When you see the sun, it means you won.
There is the sun. The sun needs to
There's
rise.
the sun. There's the sun.
Woo! All
right, we did it.
We did it. Did I win?
You won.
Oh my gosh. What a
Barely.
relief.
Well, that was a fun challenge. But that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will make another Minecraft rap. Like the video. But getting back to our castle, it's time to turn all these towers here into the giant red spires. So let's grab the rest of our wood, fly back up here, and let's finish off this castle. And that right there is how you become... Sheep. Oh no, he despawned. What I was saying is that right there is how you become a king. Our castle looks absolutely glorious. It's tall, it's mighty. The inside could use some work, but I'm a king, not my problem. Now, I definitely gotta make an interior for the castle so I can actually live in there, but I'm thinking we do a part 2 to this episode and decorate the entire inside next time. Because to be totally honest, that was a lot today. Building an entire castle, playing with my girlfriend, and having many midlife crises. But either way, way, I now own a castle, so you have to call me King Farzy. Ah, stop, I'm a king! I'm a king! Water bucket! I'm a king who likes caves, because caves are cooler than castles anyways. But that's gonna be it from me. So make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. Last episode, I built this epic Minecraft castle. But the issue is, it is completely empty. Minus all these zombies. Okay. So today, I'm gonna complete my castle by adding in tons of fancy rooms and royal decorations. All in Minecraft Hardcore. So first off, let's get rid of all the mobs in here. Then, let's place down a nice oak floor. This would be a lot easier if there weren't a million mobs still spawning here. This is my castle, not yours. And perfect. Oh, Enderman. Come on, guy. Where'd you come from? But carrying on, our castle's gonna have 2 floors. With the first floor being the king's living area, which is me. So let's divide this first floor into 5 major rooms. With this first room being the main castle hub, and 4 epic smaller rooms like the king's bedroom, the kitchen, the library, and more. And then, of course, I need to make a nice doorway to actually get inside the castle, because this is just a giant hole in the wall. Oh, I see you. You thought you were going to sneak up on me. Well, unfortunately for you, Farzy's a king. A king who still does his own landscaping. So I kind of want to extend this castle out and make a giant staircase here. Because I feel like every castle needs a grand master entrance, not just like a door. You gotta look rich to be rich. You know, that's a bad message for the kids. Kids, I'm joking. But for the sake of this video, let's look rich. So let's take a little bit of tuff and raise up our mountain just so it fully covers our staircase area. Now we're going to start placing down some stairs, and I think we're gonna have this like wrap up zombie. Really? I can't put any more torches down. I have them everywhere. Oh, they're up there. I will fix that later. But yeah, we're gonna go like this, and do the same staircase on the other side. And after a few more details, boom. Although I'm not sure if it's too hard to tell the difference because it's just a big white blob right now. So I kind of want to put some like castle gates here. Castles have those, right? So let's make some sticks, and let's make some crimson fences, and perhaps I just do something like this. Yeah, you know what? I don't hate that at all. That's actually pretty sweet. Then we walk in, and I'll fix the floor, of course, and we have our castle. Perfect. Now, not only do we have a sick entrance into the first floor, but we also have a grand staircase up to our future second floor. Oh. Yeah, there's a second door, isn't there? Well, I'm not doing that. What castle has a back door anyways? At that point, you're just asking to get invaded. And I am a king who prioritizes safety. Not because he's lazy, because he's smart. Yeah, definitely that one. Now, for this giant main room, the main thing I want to put in here is an aquarium. So first things first, we're gonna need a lot of glass. Do I have any cyan glass anywhere? Well, I have light blue. Yeah, that'll work. So let's hop here in the middle and make a giant glass circle. Oh, that's not silk touch. Now let's raise all the glass up. And since I want this aquarium to be gigantic, we're gonna make it visible through both floors. That way, no matter where I am, Farzy sees his fishies. And there we have it, a giant floating tub of water. So now we gotta decorate the inside of here. So I used coral, seagrass, and sea pickles to make an ecosystem. And then we headed out to the warm ocean biome to capture some exotic fish. All right, I have a shulker box full of water buckets and I'm not afraid to use it. We're looking for some prize catches right now. Like you right here. Come back, hey. Oh, I'd love a dolphin in my thing, but I don't think I can put those in a bucket. So I guess we'll just settle for more of you. Ooh, axolotl. Where'd you come from? Ow, where'd you come from too? Whoa, that's a cool looking cave. Oh, and there's glow squid down there. And there's diamonds down here. This is the coolest cave of all time. Also, Minecraft, let me get glow squid in a bucket. This is stupid. I mean, I guess diamonds are a nice consolation. Now, let's chuck all the fishies up here into the pond. Tank. That's what it's called, the tank. Fishies go in the tank. Like, what are these fish names? Chicheld, parrotfish, Moorish Idol. That sounds like a cow's version of American Idol. I am gonna stop telling my dad jokes. But I am going to save 2 of my tropical fish because there's a slim chance if I breed 2 axolotls, they will give me a blue one. And that'd be sick for my aquarium. Become blue. He's pink. and they're trying to hypnotize me. You know, you guys can just stay there. That's kind of a cool feature of the castle. But that being said, our aquarium is done. Wait, actually, we're gonna chuck some sea lanterns up here for some extra lighting. And now we're done. What a good looking aquarium. You don't belong in here. Nice. But now with the aquarium all done, it was time for us to decorate the rest of the main room. So we started off by raising up the walls and laying down a floor for the second level. And as I do this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And also while I'm at it, I might want to put some torches in here so these guys don't spawn anymore. That would be wise. Okay, so I want to carve out doors for each of the 4 little rooms. And I kind of already did that, but I want to make it look a little more epic and grand. So I'm thinking we peel these back and make kind of like a triangle castle-looking door frame, like this. Now we're gonna sprinkle in some walls, or maybe make these diorite. And we'll add in a bunch of little details like this. Maybe some flowers, and some hanging lanterns, and maybe a little something like this, if I can figure it out. This might take some trial and error. Okay, Farzy, look at you go. This is way better. Now we'll just make 4 more of these. All right, boom. So now I gotta figure out how we're gonna fill up the rest of this space. But I feel like adding a whole bunch of flowers would look sick here because it's kind of like a lobby in a way. Like imagine, here's the door and you walk into just like colorful nature and water. I think that'll be pretty sick. Also, I am out of fireworks, so I need to walk home. Or I could just pick flowers right here. I didn't even realize these are all here. Now we actually have to walk back home because we're gonna put some carpets in. But while I'm here, this was a firework farm at one point. I see something happening in there, but I'm not getting fireworks. So the farm is broken. Yay. I guess I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. But okay, into my sheep farm to get some carpet. And for a color, I mean, we're using crimson wood a lot, so red would make sense. But I don't know, something about cyan just like tickles my fancy, so I'm doing that. Oh, I hate when Minecraft does that. Oh, that means I gotta do this little derpy thing where I put wool there so it looks color-coded. But I hate those weird shadows. Farzy, it's fine. Patience. They taught you this in therapy. I don't have anger problems. You do. But after all the carpets were in place, we started decorating the walls with paintings and covering the floor with tons of barrels that contain riches. And most importantly, I've been hiding hidden torch lighting under all the carpets so I don't have to have any of these ugly things on the floor anymore. But yeah, this place is coming quite together now, and all I have left is to fill in this little spot back here. And I have an idea for this. Throughout human history, tons of old kings had pet tigers, which I am sure is no longer allowed, but this is Minecraft, so I want a pet tiger. So I'm gonna fly down here and borrow some iron bars, simply because there is no reason for this cage to be here anymore. Unless I put the tiger in here, but no, then he'll just go to the nether. And I don't think nether tigers are a good idea. Now we're gonna make a little cage back here for the tiger. Now we just gotta go get a tiger. Minecraft has tigers, right? So allow me to introduce you guys to my tiger summoning potion. So for anyone who's not picking up on the joke, I'm gonna summon a raid and capture a ravager to use as my tiger. Because sadly, Minecraft doesn't have real tigers yet. Or maybe you can be my tiger. You're scary, right? Villagers, take cover. It's time to go safari mode. Oh, it's starting. Okay. Armor on. I don't have any arrows in my bow. That is very unfortunate news for me. So it looks like King Farzy has to do things the old-fashioned way. On guard! Be gone, you foul beast! Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. That was rude to that guy. He's not a foul beast. Trident! I have no idea where they are. Wait, what? They're all in the cave! Yo, what are you guys doing down here? Oh, thank you for making my life so easy. I appreciate it. Oh, Ravager! I mean lion! I mean tiger! Come down here, you foul beast! And yes, I'm talking to you! Yes, keep coming, keep coming. All right, this is actually really easy now. Sorry, villagers, for the inconvenience. I see them dying over there. But that is not my problem. Oh, that boy is chopping trees! Oh, I didn't know you had that ability in you. Ah! All right, buddy, right this way. And get in here. It appears I am now the lion, and this is his castle. All right, come on in here, buddy. All right, go. Be evasive. Quick. Yeah. And just like that, the main room is complete. Isn't he cute? Look at his little cute face. Now it's time for us to build the other 4 rooms, which also meant we had to put in some more walls. And I think stone brick should do the trick. Also, I feel like I gotta do something about these windows. Because on the outside, they look kind of cool, but on the inside, they're just like ugly. So we're actually gonna cover these up with black concrete because from the outside, it looks very pretty against the white background of the castle. Then we're gonna extend these calcite walls around the concrete to make it look a little more natural, which takes something like this and turns it into something like this. But anyways, our first room here is going to be the king's master bedroom. Friendly reminder, I'm the king, so we're gonna obviously need a bed. What else is in a bedroom? Well, in my bedroom, I see YouTube plaques and a half-eaten sandwich with a fly on it. I should clean more. So yeah, I'm not the best reference for a good bedroom, but let's figure it out. I know most bedrooms have like bureaus and pantries. What do you call them? The thing you put your clothes in? Dressers. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these dressers and shelves and just make it look like we have furniture in here. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This makes me kind of sad because I used to be really good at building furniture and I just feel like I lost the touch. Is Farzy washed up? Find out next. But don't lose hope in me yet, because now if I get some clay, we can actually make some pots and put some plants and decorations on said furniture, which will hopefully kind of salvage how bad it looks. And what better block to save the day than cherry saplings? Now we're also gonna put down some of my jewelry, like my gold earrings, which I guess means I need 2 of them because earrings is plural. And of course my gold Rolex watch and Farzy's icy chains because he likes jewelry. Get it? Get it, guys? Like chains? Isn't that funny? Listen, I'm not the best builder in the world, but your boy knows how to have some fun. Now, speaking of fashion, I want to make one of these rooms a closet for all my clothes. So we're gonna use end rods as like one of those hanging bars to put coat hangers on. And I think for clothes, we are going to make a bunch of banners and maybe possibly put them in a loom and make them look pretty. I don't even know how to use this thing. It's okay. Farzy wears basic clothing. And let's see. Wait, no, Minecraft. Okay, maybe I can use chains. Oh, and I'm 1 chain short because I used it on the decor. This is like when rappers sell their chains because they're going broke years later. Now let's just put a little ceiling in here and put a little something here so we know there's a thing here. I don't know what I'm saying right now. You hopefully get it. Closet complete. Now we're gonna make a bathroom, which I guess is just gonna be like this, and a mirror. Honestly, I wish I knew more about bathrooms to like make a better one, but this is all I got. Then I made the bed nice and fancy, added in some cool custom carpets, and threw in some art for the walls. All right, Farzy knows how to clean up good. This is actually like really pretty. And now for the final thing I want to do is I want to have a pet. Hey puppy, come here. You want to live with Farzy? Yes, you do. Yeah, and I'm going to name you Rufus. Rufus! Bro, you peed on my carpet! All right, that's it. You're taking your own separate space. You can live in this extra corner that I forgot to decorate. Enjoy. Now it's time to move on to our chest room. So we're gonna start this off with a giant stone brick wall, followed by some spruce pillars, and in between the spruce, we're gonna put down our chests, just to make everything look a little more fancy. Okay, looking decent, but there's still some space up here at the top that I don't really like. So we're gonna take a pit stop in the nether to go to my froglight farm, because I think these guys will make a fine addition to the build. Whoa, where am I? Wow, where are you? Why are you here? Why are you alive? Why are you mad at me? So many questions. And boom. And after adding in a few more details here and there, we have an absolutely stunning chest room. Although I do want to put something here because this is like an awkward just blank spot. So maybe we do something like an ender chest. And if we're gonna do that, we're also gonna stop here at my world's safest base build so we can collect a few of my diamond blocks. Because I think it would look pretty sweet if we had our ender chest on like a cool, rich platform like this. And we go boom, boom, boom. And we go boom. And there we go. Farzy's chest room is complete. And for our final 2 rooms, we're gonna build a kitchen in here, which will consist of a beautiful dining table here in the middle, a bunch of cool kitchen-y shelves, and most importantly, we're gonna make a freezer in here to store our raw meat. Because every good kitchen has frozen food, not fresh food. That's probably not accurate, actually. Give me some of this, and some of that, and maybe a little bit of snow, which I actually don't have any of. Yeah, it's fine, who cares? So why don't we put some walls up and throw down some piles of ice in the corners. And then for the most important part, the campfires. If we get a whole bunch of raw meat, you can actually place it down on a campfire, but put the fire out before the meat cooks, and you get like meat storage on a piece of wood. So yeah, we gotta go find a whole bunch of raw meat. Oh, hey buddy, it's you again. You are so cute. Okay, you know what? You can stay. I made a mistake. Okay, back to getting meat. Chicken jockey. Like the Minecraft movie. I love Jack Black. I mean, Minecraft. And kitchen complete. And last but not least, for the final room of the downstairs, we're gonna make a library. Because King Farzy is a genius and he reads books because that's what geniuses do. And for this library, we threw down a ton of bookshelves, a nice academic table, and even an enchanting room. And the best part about this is I actually need to use this right now because my shovel and my bow are about to explode and I'd like to get new things. I'm gonna grab some of you, craft one of you, and craft one of you. Come on, Farzy needs a really good shovel. I mean, that's okay, but that one's actually oh, that has mending on it. I'm silly, but I could just combine these, right? And just go like bada bing, bada boom, and look at that. Perfect. So yeah, library complete. Moving on to the next thing. Oh, we're being invaded. Maybe the next thing should be like bodyguards. Everybody meet Clyde. Whoa. Oh. And Bonnie. Bonnie and Clyde, you guys are my guardians of the castle. Here, have a pumpkin, which is actually like your head, so that was probably very offensive. I am very sorry for that, Bonnie and Clyde. Carrying on. But before we start working on the second floor, I wanted to add a few more details to the outside of the castle, like adding in some extra color to the walls, decorating the balconies, and even adding in some giant gardens onto the roof. I don't know if it's gonna look good or not, but something about a roof garden just sounds really fancy to me. And even more so if we use exotic plants like some of these guys. And oh, that looks really good. Okay, the flowers, A++. The whole thing is absolutely perfect. Which means now it's time for us to work on the second floor, which is currently inhabited by many, many mobs. Like a lot, like a real lot of mobs. Okay, I'm gonna get some reinforcements. And by reinforcements, I mean the sun. The sun is my reinforcement. So after clearing out all the mobs, we began putting up some walls just like we did downstairs. And speaking of downstairs, I also made a second staircase to make it look a little nicer from the inside. And of course, last but not least, we added in a whole bunch of decorations. And I even threw in some balcony doors so we can get out here and enjoy our beautiful view. But now it's time to tackle our final 4 rooms. Now, if you guys remember, the first floor was for my own kingly stuff. But these rooms up here are going to be for strategy and defense to defend our kingdom against the evil mobs. So I think the first thing we need is a map room. That way our smartest kingdom members can scour the land from inside and protect us against the pillagers. So first, we're going to place down a fat stack of bookshelves because knowledge. You just place a bro. They've been doing this all day, and normally I don't mind too much, but right now it's really irking me for some reason. Just like, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Farzy is crashing out right now. All right, bookshelf. And here, I don't know, because I want to put the map on like a table right here in the middle. So maybe here we can put like a custom map that we build with like blocks. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Hello, sir. We cool? We're not cool. So we're gonna make the Earth. Like, this is Africa, and that's America. Yeah, that's actually not the worst Earth. Then over here, we're gonna put the Nether, and here we're gonna do the End. And now all we gotta do is make our main map here on this cartography table. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually a lot of maps. Oh my goodness. Mr. Cartographer! Oh, you're not a cartographer. You're a librarian. Wrong guy for the job. But I know for a fact we can find the right guy in my villager trading hall. Who sells the maps? I think it'd be you with the monocle. Oh, empty map for 2 emeralds. What a steal. And now you give me that. Thank you. So basically, all I gotta do is just take out these maps and keep like scribbling out different areas of the land. So there's 1, 2. Whoa, that looks odd. 3. You guys get the gist. And I hope this fits? It does. Okay, there is our map, which for some reason makes our castle look really tiny, and now I'm kind of insecure about it, but you know what? It's fine. Map room complete. Next thing we built was a potion room containing netherwort farms, a bunch of potion brewing shelves, and some very cool mystical lighting. Then after that, we built a jail cell, which doesn't have a lot of purpose in a single player world. So for now, I'll just fill it with all the people who unsubscribed from my channel. Like this guy right here, he unsubscribed. I mean, I could also use this place for like intruders who get caught, but for now, it's just the pig. But all right, we are down to our final room, which is going to be an absolutely amazing one. But before that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I told you guys if the video hits 5,000 likes, I will make another Minecraft rap. And you guys absolutely smashed it, so enjoy. I be mining my diamonds all day and stacking my emeralds for the villager trades. Look at all the builds that Farzy just made. You know that guy in the suit don't play. I be building all the craziest things. No one can mess with me. I'm the king. Farzy makes farms and cities and planets. He can even build with ugly granite. Endermen don't want to look me in the eyes. Dragons are afraid to even fly by. I know the warden pretends to be blind because they all know that Farzy's that guy. Mobs near me are gonna regret it. Creepers and zombies, you best not forget it. I'm the best Minecrafter on the planet. If you've been on YouTube, you know Farzy once ran it. Wandering traders be cutting me deals, lighting my pores with flint and steel. I ain't afraid of no chicken jockey, and I'm being humble. This ain't even cocky. Roderick says to stay in school, but still hit the mines and find some jewels. Go craft some tools and some armor. Go build a village or be a farmer. You know what's the craziest part about this? I don't even like rapping. But it's okay, I'm the best in the world. Just don't show this to any girls. Actually, I don't even care. I got so many diamonds to spare. Minecraft World is doing well. Now go subscribe and hit the bell. Well, that was interesting. So that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will have to complete a super hard parkour course over a giant lava lake. And I'm gonna do it in my hardcore world without any totem. Like the video. But getting back on track for this final room, we are going to build an armory. That way, if somehow a mob gets past my bodyguards, they'll be met with forcible diamond armor and swords. But of course, since our castle is gorgeous, I need the armor to follow suit. And that is where armor trims come in. If you guys are new here, this is my armor trim museum, and we're gonna take some of these trims and make some beautiful kingly armor. I mean, you can't go wrong with the silence armor trim. It's like the best and rarest one in the game. So I just gotta come here and duplicate this somehow. How do I even do that? Armor trim? Oh, I need diamonds and deep slate. That's expensive. But considering that I've used a lot of diamonds already today in the build, why don't we just go mine some fresh ones? Diamond mining montage. Ow. Or a fall damage montage. There we go again. This is a great montage so far. Ah! Oh, that's a zombie's shirt. Oh, I saw the blue in that thing. Why are diamonds so deceptive right now? Oh, I got a good feeling about this place. I can smell the diamonds in the air. Please, nobody clip that and use it out of context. Diamonds! I knew my nose wouldn't fail me. I'll take 6 right there, but I'm probably gonna need more than that, so... All right, I think I've explored everything this cave has to offer. So now the question is, how many armor trims can I make? We have 8 armor trims. And I think the best way to do this is just to do the chest plate and the leggings because it's like the biggest pieces. Wait, no! I just used the last armor trim of the hardest one to get in the game. Well, that's a project for a different day. You know what the craziest part about this is? I actually don't even think this trim looks good for the castle vibe, so I may have wasted many precious hours I'll never get back, but now I can confidently say the armory is complete. Which means after I get rid of all these ugly torches on the floor, we can officially say the entire interior of our castle is complete. So make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. This is a Minecraft totem, which makes you invincible from all of the game's biggest dangers. But in my hardcore world, I am completely out. And the only farm I had for getting totems is now broken. So today, I am going to build a redstone-powered factory to produce infinite totems, as well as emeralds, redstone dust, saddles, and so much more. All in Minecraft Hardcore. Well, won't be needing this anymore. Oh, no. Well, that was my last totem. This is going to be a very dangerous episode. Why don't we just use this guy today? So the first thing I had to do was figure out how to make an actual good raid farm. So I did some research on the internet, and once I had a pretty good understanding of it, I hopped into a separate creative world and began testing. All right, I think I have this thing figured out. Now, back to the hardcore world. So we're gonna need quite a bit of materials for this farm. Now, the vast majority of our stuff is gonna be redstone, which I think we're good in that department. But this farm also uses some other strange blocks that I don't have. One of them being skulk sensors. And since we're going to Elytra today, we're gonna take Marrow, my skeleton horse. We gotta go find ourselves an ancient city. Also, Marrow, why are you so slow? You're like really not that fast. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take a little shortcut through the nether because I want to get there before I'm 80 years old. So after traversing for thousands of blocks, I found the nearby ancient city and hopped inside. And I gotta be very careful because I have no totem. Just gotta get a couple skulk sensors and we're out of here. Oh, okay, we're here. We gotta be very sneaky here and do not summon the warden. If that guy shows up, the series is over. Okay, let me grab one of you. Just need one more. Oh, there's a bunch here. Yes, gimme. I'll be taking all of these. Thank you. Skulk sensors, check. And my life, almost check. Oh! After that, we just had to grab some slime balls, some magma blocks, and a whole bunch of glass from my sand farm. And it's building time. So first off, I need to build this farm in the middle of the ocean. That way, no raid mobs can spawn on the land nearby. So I'm gonna need a boat. Hey there, buddy. Wanna join me on my adventure today? Oh, I'll take that as a no. Also, this makes me miss Elytra so much. Like, I'm so spoiled. I feel so slow right now. This totem farm can't come soon enough. Okay, a little random chunk of land out here in the middle of the ocean. And I think we're far enough away from that stuff. Why not? Let's do it. So we gotta break all the blocks that are over the water and maybe just break a few more down just in case. Would you guys go away? I'm not signing autographs right now. I'm very famous and busy. All right, now we're gonna take out a bunch of our glass and we're gonna make a giant glass platform here because mobs can't actually spawn on glass blocks. Can you stop it? I also forgot I have no totem, so I gotta be very careful right now. Go away. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Now we're gonna place a piece of soul sand and put some glass here and then some here. And the purpose of this is so we can stand on the soul sand down there and I can put a water elevator here that brings the mobs right here for smacking. It'll make more sense shortly. Oh, wait. It's not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to have walls. And bingo. Now it's time to work on the redstone elements of this farm. So we're going to be using sticky pistons to push out magma blocks, which means I'm going to need some redstone up here, more pistons right here, and a redstone torch right here. That's supposed to light up, isn't it? Maybe if I did this one higher. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm a genius. So this right here is the bottom half of the farm. Simple enough, right? But now it's time to get to the complicated bit. And I'm out of space in my inventory. Kelp, flint, go away. Now we're gonna build a giant funnel for all the mobs to fall down into. It's also really crucial I don't fall because, again, no totem today. And that looks like a not so fun fall. No pressure. But okay, now we're gonna build a complex redstone thing using the skulk sensor. And basically the whole idea is to use the skulk sensor to detect when there's mobs up here and then push them down automatically. So we're gonna put down some pushing blocks, then some wool on the piston's butt. And now it is skulk sensor time. Whoopah! And if I did this correctly, the skulk sensor should be moving the pistons. right there. Oh, wait, Farzy's dumb. I need redstone. Boom, boom, boom. Now, this thing should pulse when I move around. So, hello, Skulk. I'm moving. All right, excuse me. What went wrong? Maybe you're backwards. I don't know how observers work half the time. Hooah! Yes, it's doing it. Wait, but it's not taking the... Oh, wrong pistons. I think I need sticky boys. All right, there we go. Okay, it's working. Woo, that was a close one. So now the mobs are gonna spawn up here, get pushed down with these pistons, then go down there for us to smack them. But there is still one slight problem. We do not want any Ravagers spawning up here because they won't fit and they'll break the farm and probably break me. So we're gonna build a little Ravager trap. Also, I tried to do a cool little montage for this and I almost burned myself alive. But carrying on. Oh, I need more water. I only brought 1 bucket and I don't have a elytra right now. All right, fine. I don't think I've made a cobblestone pillar to get up somewhere since I was like 10 years old. Farzy is poor right now. But okay, this is our Ravager trap. And the entire point of this thing is the Ravagers are forced to spawn up here because they can't fit down there. And we're gonna use water to push them into the portal where they'll be stuck forever. Well, if I can just get the water flow right, this is not it. No. There we go. Perfect. Ravager trap complete. Then, after adding in the final few details on top, it was time for the final ingredient, which is a villager. Because villagers are the only way to get a raid to actually appear. So we gotta go on a bit of an adventure and find some villagers. And I'm totally sure it'll be really easy to get them back to my farm. Kids, that is called sarcasm. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure there's a village somewhere in this desert. Oh, a cat. Go on, kitty, take me to the village. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Oh, the raid guys beat me to it. Well, now you must go away. Or maybe I'll go away. Okay, well, at the risk of dying here, I'm just gonna go find another village because these guys scare me. So I scoured the desert far and wide looking for more villagers. Also, I'm running really low on food and it's about to turn nighttime. Oh, dear. What can I eat in the desert? Nothing's edible. Unless... Kids, look away. Oh, it's their baby. I feel so bad right now. I gotta find a village quick. Oh, I think I see a village. Please be villagers here. Yes. Yeah, I captured one. You are going to be an amazing addition to my farm. All right, let's go. Well, by let's go, I mean let's dig him a way out. I'm not even kidding. For the first time ever, I just used the sun to navigate where I'm going. I feel like a pioneer right now. And all right, here we are. Now, I just got to make a way for this guy to get onto the platform safely. And I probably should make a place for him to like chill and not just run away and die. Let's place down a bed and a workstation. All right, buddy, it's time to go to your new home. Get out of the boat. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Keep walking. Villager, check. Which means the entire farm should now be working flawlessly. So I think it's time to give this baby a spin. And to do that, we need to get an ominous potion. Yo, bro. I don't know what he's doing over here. But okay, I need to find some of these guys with the banners on their head. Because they are the guys that drop the ominous potions. Hello? Is anybody in my pillager castle? I'm not gonna harm you. I'm just gonna smack you. Oh! I see you. Don't you dare despawn. Where did he go? I explicitly said to not despawn. Oh my gosh. Okay. It appears I've angered the locals. They're all shooting each other. I know sometimes these guys spawn underneath the ground. Any chance someone's down here? Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, don't poison me. No. Am I gonna die? I'm not sure. I normally have a totem on me. No, please. This can't be the end. I love this world. Quick, backpack, apple. I don't know if I'm overreacting, but I feel like I just saved my life. Either way, I'm not gonna go back down there. But after rummaging around the castle, I finally found my banner guy. Potion achieved. And I mean, while I'm here... Like, I'm sorry, guys. I need food. Do you want hardcore videos or bunny life? But all right, it is showtime. So we're going to place down an armor stand here. Then I'm going to stand on the soul sand like this. And now all we got to do is drink our potion. All right, the raid's starting. And if we did this thing right, they should be spawning up there. They're dropping. Wait. Why are they dropping over here? And why do I hear them like they're underneath me? Oh, wait, he's up there. Probably just forgot to put some glass up there. Oh, why would you do that? Yes, okay, they're finally working. Now all I gotta do is stand here and smack the armor stand. Oh, wait, I don't think I can have a flame sword for this farm. Let's try this. It is working. Wait, it's not working! Oh my gosh! Get underwater! Those guys will wreck me! All those little pixie things, I hate them! I hate them! No, 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 no! Okay, I don't know how that guy did that and let his little minions come after me. I will fix that shortly, but I see a totem in the farm. I need that like I need oxygen. Farzy has another totem! So after making a few small tweaks to ensure the safety of this farm, we could officially say that farm works. But if you look at the title of this video, I'm not just making a totem farm, I'm making a totem factory. So we need to make a giant building and use redstone to automatically transport all the loot into the building. But before we do any of that, I need to go take care of something really important. Last episode, I told you guys if the video gets 5,000 likes, I would go attempt a super hard lava parkour without any totem. And you guys absolutely smashed it. So ironically, the thing that we worked all day to get is no longer needed. All right, let's go. So we're gonna have to get a whole bunch of blocks to build a parkour course. And I think nether brick is probably the most fitting block for this. Now we're gonna hop into the nether and we're going to very carefully go down to the lava and build a lava parkour course. Chicken jockey. Stop! All right, let's get to building. So using my nether brick, I carefully made a nice parkour course over the lava. Okay, this thing looks safe enough. I did make sure none of the blocks are like too far. They're all possible. But all right, guys, it's time to put the totem down and risk my life and get to the top. 3, 2, 1, do it. Okay, first jump, easy. Whoop. A diagonal one. Here's a hard one. It's a ladder jump, but I have faith in my abilities. Oop. Whoop. And a yaw, and a yaw. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, we're about 1/3 of the way through. Big jump, small jump, ladder jump. Okay, right here's the hard part. It's like a spinning ladder parkour. This is gonna be really difficult. Whoop. Get up here. And now we are at the final straightaway. Oh, my armpits are so sweaty right now. Don't choke. Farzy doesn't choke. He's the best. I did the parkour. Now I just got to find a way to get back down there. Cannonball. Oh, no. Get out. I made a great mistake. Ladders. Thank goodness I have these. Oh, get me out of here. But that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will build a brand new house for my best friend, Broderick. Doesn't that sound great, buddy? Like the video. But getting back on track, it's time for us to build the factory. Now, my first thought for this was to build the factory right here on top of the farm. But then I realized all the pillagers would probably spawn on it and break the whole thing. So we're gonna build it right here on the beach, right in front of the farm. I mean, it's not that far away, but oh boy, to connect that farm all the way to here is gonna be a pain. I think that's a pretty good size. Now we just gotta build this dirt outline up. So every time I think of a factory, I imagine brick blocks. So what better place to visit than my brick factory? Excuse me, do you mind? Stop! So how this factory works is I fly down to this lush cave, mine up a whole bunch of clay, and chuck all of it into these giant pipes, which then automatically smelts it. Now we're also gonna try and find a cave because I want some stone blocks too. Oh, that looks like something. Whoa, look at this cave. Whoa, this is crazy. Yo, this is like the coolest cave ever. And I want some of this stuff and a whole bunch of this stuff. Oh, I also want that stuff too. Okay, it wasn't meant to be. Building materials, check. And now it's time to actually build. Let's start this bad boy off with a nice layer of polished tuff, then make ourselves a staircase, and now we just stuff a bunch of bricks on top. Oh, I think they're on to me. Yes, I am making a factory of you guys, but it'll be painless. But carrying on, since we're in the desert, I want to add some sandstone to this build. If I can just parkour into this corner, we are going to make a little pattern using sandstone blocks and sandstone walls and do this all the way up to the top like this. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now all it's up to do is to put some glass on this bad boy and build the roof. So for the windows, I decided to use lime glass because it looks like emeralds. And then we built a beautiful roof out of deep slate. And as every good factory has, we're gonna make some chimneys on here. So we're gonna take some white concrete and make a big square like this. Switch over to red, and then campfires. Wait, it looks kind of like a birthday cake candle. And let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, okay, my brain's happy. Factory complete. Wait, no, I forgot the most important part. A giant totem right on the front of our factory. Now, all that was left to do was to find a way to connect the farm to the factory. And honestly, I'm not too sure how to do that, but I'm pretty confident we're gonna need a lot of hoppers. Shout out Iron Farm. Now, we're gonna have to come here with the loot drops and somehow make a collection system. So we'll do a chest here, then put a hopper right here. Now, here comes the interesting part. I need to get all this loot in here to go all the way over there to the factory. So we might have to take this thing underwater and just bring this down here. And maybe right here, we'll start turning the hoppers towards the factory. I really hope there's no limit on hopper length, because that would be disappointing. Okay, we are at the end, and there's a bunny in here. Oh, it's okay, buddy. I have chicken. You're safe. But now, I gotta find a way to raise this thing up and get it into the factory. So let's fly up here, dig ourselves a hole to connect to the hoppers. Now, we just gotta make a water elevator. So we dig back up into the factory, create the water elevator, and lastly, we're gonna use a dropper, if I can stay down there for a second, a dropper to automatically dispense all our blocks into the water stream. Just gotta make a little redstone contraption right here, which I think goes something like this. It's like a nice little spinning clock, and every time it hits over here, the dropper shoots items out. Time to give it a little test. Yes, it's working! The blocks are being dispensed up there! Oh, this is absolutely perfect! Then I just filled in the floor for the factory and built a little redstone sorting system thanks to Broderick's guidance. AKA, I watched a YouTube tutorial. Okay, that took way too long. That was like 2 hours because my brain is small, but it looks perfect, and I have the 4 most important blocks being automatically sorted. Emeralds, redstone, glowstone, and totems. Everybody, please cross your fingers and your toes because it is time to start this bad boy. Whoa! Why are you here? What just happened? Oh, they spawned on my shulker boxes. Let's try that again. Much better. Oh, we won the raid. All right, the farm fully works. No more little annoying pixie vex things. No ravagers escaping. Now it's time to see if the loot collected. Come on, please show Farzy something amazing. And totems. Yes, I have infinite totems and an axe in the pile. Yeah. And we also got emeralds and redstone and no glowstone, but there's one. I don't care. Farzy has his totems. Factory complete. Though I am kind of curious, where do all the ravagers go? Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Oh, I'm in the lava again. Good thing I got a lot of totems. I am really happy I have this farm. But that's gonna be it from me, so make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. This is a chicken jockey, one of the rarest mobs in all of Minecraft. And after the new Minecraft movie, everybody loves this guy. So today, I thought it'd be fun to build the world's biggest chicken jockey, and then make an epic secret base inside of it. All in Minecraft Hardcore. So if we're gonna build the world's biggest chicken jockey, I have to find a massive area. And maybe down here will do. I like it. Not sure what this nether portal leads to, but hopefully it's not important. Okay, let's build this thing. So a chicken jockey consists of two parts, a chicken and a baby zombie. So we're gonna start off by building the chicken. Okay, Broderick, we're gonna need you as our model. Broderick, do you skip leg day? We gotta get you in the gym one day. But after studying Broderick's figure, I was able to make a giant dirt outline of our chicken. And from far away, that is one big chicken. Oh my gosh, this thing is going to be massive. So the best way to handle a giant build like this is to go one step at a time. Starting off with the legs. So Broderick's feet are like a shade of yellow, which looks eerily similar to bamboo wood. Ow. So I'm pretty sure to get wood, I just break the bamboo and craft it into wood. Not gonna lie to you guys, I don't use these blocks often because I think they are pretty ugly, but good for chicken feet. And the verdict says no.
No.
What if I do this? Yes! Which can then be crafted into
No.
Bro, what is the crafting recipe for this? Is it like that? Oh, that's it. Okay, I'm sorry. I almost crashed out for no reason. Yes, these are perfect. Bamboo montage. Hey. Oh, hey, buddy. Are you... Oh, no, who I was talking to. Read the room. Are you stuck down here? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Here, get out. And by get out, I mean get out of this world. I hate Endermen. All right. I think 5 stacks of planks will be enough. Oh, hey, buddy. What are you doing here? Oh, no, he despawned. How tragic. But okay, let's build Broderick's feet. Okay, so the feet are filled in, but I feel like Broderick's feet have like more texture to it. Like he has those dark toes. So maybe I can take some of my leftover bamboo and just like strip it. So there's like these holes on the top. And now those feet look a lot better. Chicken feet complete. Now, if I could just sleep, that would be very helpful. Okay, we're gonna sleep somewhere else. Now we're moving on to the chicken's body, which if I am correct, is probably gonna be the biggest part of the entire build. Not that Broderick's fat, but let's just say he gets fed. So the first block we're gonna need for the body is snow. And I'm trying to think if there's a faster way to do this than just mining snow like this, but this seems like a pretty good method. Okay, update. This actually isn't very fast at all. So instead, we're gonna make a snow farm using snow golems. Just gotta find some wild pumpkins. Thank you very much. Then we're gonna make a nice little glass enclosure here for the golems to sit in. And if this thing was done correctly, I can stuff a bunch of snow golems in here and they will have infinite snow on the ground for me to mine. And let's see, does this work? Yes, it does. Side note, this is the ugliest farm in the history of farms, but for now, it'll do the trick. And with the snow out of the way, we're gonna hop in here to my wool factory and grab a bunch of white wool and a trip to my concrete farm to get some white concrete. But unfortunately, this farm only makes concrete powder, so I gotta sit here in this water source and just spam click until these all harden. Now, let's get to building. So we're starting off with like the undercarriage of the chicken, like his stomach. So, Broderick, not to be too invasive here, but let me just take a little peek at that belly of yours. I don't know how to feel about this angle of Broderick. It's kind of scary. And by the way, the only reason I'm doing this project today is because I did see the Minecraft movie. And I vlogged the entire thing, which was super fun. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll put a link down below. Okay, I think that matches Broderick pretty well. What do you think, stranger? Also, why are you here? Oh, I get it. You guys were in the Minecraft movie too. Typical movie celebrities, always trying to make it about themselves. This is Farzy's time to shine. So now we gotta raise the chicken's body up pretty tall. And once we get up here, we're gonna go in one and make a little bit of a chicken wing, because chickens have those. This has been biology class with Farzy. Also, what What is that? There's a chip in my block. How'd I do that? Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's build some wings. And our wing actually looks really good. That's like a really good chicken wing. Also, for some reason, I thought I did the second wing already, so this is very disappointing news. BRB. But after completing both wings, I raised up the walls for the rest of the chicken's body and then filled in the top. Chicken body complete. Which means all we gotta do now is build the chicken's head, which consists of a beak, a red gobbler, and 2 black eyes. So starting off with the beak, I want to use raw gold. Because I mean, I could use yellow wool, but that just seems lazy. I want this statue to look epic and expensive. So we're gonna fly our way over to the Mesa biome because this biome is the best place to find raw gold. If anyone sees gold, shout in the comments because I can definitely hear you. Aha, gold! Thank you for shouting. So that right there gave us 19 raw gold. And if I'm gonna make a beak, I'm probably gonna need like 10 to 100 times that. So we might be here a while. Okay, am I still in the Mesa? Because, like, why is gold so hard to find right now? I'm just gonna make the assumption this was a bad cave. So instead, I'm gonna try this one. Oh, yeah, that paid off quickly. Hey. And about 45 minutes later, that gives us a grand total of a stack and 14 gold. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna get some yellow terracotta to mix into the beak, just for some extra shading. Why is there a floating bush here? This is a really cursed episode today. All right, let's build a beak. So I probably should have built the rest of the head first, but whatever. I guess we're just gonna build a floating beak. So let's start off by replacing this top layer with gold. Oh wait, that's not gold. That's gold. And we're gonna wrap it all the way around the top. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I underestimated how much gold I need because we're already at 33 pieces left and I have to do like 4 more of these. We'll figure it out. But this is gonna come down like that. And then for these 4, this is gonna be our yellow terracotta, which I definitely do have enough of. So I filled in the rest of the terracotta, mined a lot more gold, and finished off the rest of the beak. And bingo. Oh boy, that took a while. But okay, guys, the beak is complete. Moving on to the gobbler. Is that what that thing is called? A gobbler? Or is that like Broderick's tongue? Can you imagine if that was his tongue? I'm never gonna unsee that. But for the gobbler, we're gonna use redstone blocks. And if you guys watched the last episode, you'll know I can get that at my brand new raid farm. Easy peasy. And now, all we gotta do is put in some black eyeballs and then fill in the rest of the head. And I feel like we might as well just keep the ore theme going and use coal blocks for the eyeballs. Enderman! Why must you do this? But stupid mobs aside, this mob looks not stupid. I feel like there's better words to describe this than not stupid, but it's good. Chicken head complete. So right now, the entire chicken looks done until you look inside the chicken. Oh my gosh! I just meant it was empty. I didn't mean creepers. Well, as you guys can see in here, it's very empty. So I think we should put something inside the chicken too. So I hopped on my Discord server and asked you guys what I should build. And shout out to Baps, who gave me the idea of making a chicken cooker. But since this chicken is so big, I'm gonna make an entire chicken cooking factory. And by the way, if you guys have ideas for me to make videos on, make sure you join my Discord server and leave them there. I literally read every suggestion you guys leave me, even the weird ones. All right, let's do this thing. So right here across the middle, I'm gonna put a row of chicken cooker farms, which actually isn't too hard to make. They just require like a million different blocks, so it's really annoying to build a bunch at once, but too late, I'm doing it. So we're gonna put rails here, copper mine carts here, and 3, 2, 1, chicken cookers are done. So how this thing works is we're gonna have chickens get dispensed via eggs into these little pods. And I'm pretty sure I have some in here. Ooh, 16 and 11. Probably not gonna be enough, but you know what? I think Farzy has a solution. I think it'd be super sick if we also made some egg collector farms in the same factory. So let's just place down a couple of these bad boys and just try and get one baby inside each of them. We can now go AFK and let the chickens get the eggs for us. Hey, no, you're not allowed. No, I've had enough of you guys today. Well, if I'm gonna go AFK, let's just be safe. Please tell me it worked. Yes, it worked. We got automatic eggs, which now also means we're gonna have automatic cooked chicken. And while this farm gets going, I should probably decorate this place. Chicken factory complete. Now we're just gonna make a little ladder way to get out of here, and we're done. Whoa, 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 why there's so many mobs down? Oh my goodness. Careful, careful! Oh, why? Oh, why? Carrying on. But now that our chicken is completely done, it's time to start building our baby zombie. But before we do that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would have to build Broderick a brand new home. And you guys absolutely smashed it. Did you hear that, buddy? You're getting a brand new home. And I have the perfect idea. Introducing Broderick's Lava Chicken. Broderick, my man, what do you say? Oh, well, I guess he doesn't like it. You try and be nice to your pet chicken, and for what? Just to be sad. All right, Broderick, here is your normal home. Enjoy. But that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will play hide and seek with a warden without any totem. What could possibly go wrong? Like the video. But getting back to our statue, now it's time to build the baby zombie. Although we have no baby zombie to be our model. Maybe I can find somebody in here? Oh my gosh, wait, that's a baby zombie. What are the odds of that? Hello, buddy. Can I just see your face and your body and your pants and all the things? Okay, chill, 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 chill. All right, you know what? I get it. I got enough. So just like the chicken, the first thing we're gonna build for the zombie is his legs. So we're gonna grab some gray blocks like wool and concrete for the zombie's shoes. And we're also gonna need some blue blocks for his pants. Oh, I'd love to use lapis, but I just don't think I have enough of that. I mean, hypothetically speaking, how long do we think it would take to get a stack of lapis blocks? Let me just try something. Oh my gosh, Chicken Jockey! Hello, my friend. I'm building you today. As a matter of fact, you want to come with me? I have a feeling he's gonna despawn, but we're gonna try everything we can to make that not happen. Okay, Bob, you stay there. Back to work we go. But okay, in the span of just like 5 minutes, I have a lot of lapis, which can be turned into 34 blocks. So you know what? I say let's just go for it. We're gonna give the zombie some epic blue pants. And guys, this was truly a very ambitious task. I mined for hours and hours and hours until I had just about a shulker box full of lapis blocks. That was a lot. But on the bright side, Bob is still here. Hello, buddy. You're so cute. But okay, let's get to building. So we're gonna start the zombie's pants right around this part of the chicken. Then we're gonna kind of swerve his legs out because he is like riding on top of the chicken. So something kind of like this. Looking good, looking good. Now we're gonna build his shoes, raise his pants up, and after we piece the rest of this together, we have some pretty sweet zombie legs. And if we ever need lapis for enchanting, I know where to go. Zombie legs complete. Now for the zombie's upper body, we're gonna need teal and green blocks. And I know what you guys are thinking, but no, we cannot use diamond blocks. But instead, what we can use is warped wood, mostly thanks to this giant nether tree farm. So let's turn the machine on and let the nether wood accumulate. You know, I thought about some more and I actually like this block more than I like this block. So we're gonna use these guys instead. And while we're at it, we're also gonna grab some cyan wool just for some extra texture to mix in. I think I like that. It kind of looks like a fuzzy shirt because of the texture. But if I come check out this guy, it looks pretty lore accurate. Ow. Now I just gotta build these green arms that are chasing me for a hug right now. Definitely a hug. And for that, we're gonna get a whole bunch of green and lime terracotta. Hey, why is there a skeleton in my zombie's body? But just like that, our zombie's upper body is complete. Now all that's left is the head, which for some reason is like bigger than the entire zombie's body. I don't understand the proportions on this creature. So I built up his head using more of our green blocks. And once we got to the top, we used black concrete for his eyes. Yo, why are there so many villagers down there? I don't know why that caught my eye, but that is spectacular. And with that out of the way, the zombie is complete and the entire statue is complete. But now, here comes my favorite part of the entire video. Making an epic base inside of the zombie. Like, the chicken farm was cool, but I got way bigger plans upstairs. Since baby zombies are still kids, they need to go to school. So inside of our giant statue, I'm gonna build exactly that. A 3-level zombie school, with level 1 being the zombies kindergarten, which I'm not sure if they call it something different where you are from, but for me, that's like little toddler kids. So first off, we're gonna have to make a bunch of desks. So let's use some spruce wood and just do something like this. And then maybe like that for their table. Yeah, that actually looks good. And let's just go make a whole bunch of these. Good. Now we gotta somehow make the teacher's desk, which I don't know how that looks because I haven't been in school in many, many years. Farzy is old. But one thing I do remember is the teachers always had some like comfy cushiony chair, and we always had to sit in like the wooden small chairs. And the teacher's gonna have an apple and a flower, and of course we need a whole bunch of paintings on the walls to educate the kids. Baby zombie classroom complete. Now we just need some zombie students. Oh, hello. Oh, no. I'm out. Goodbye. They're just jealous that I made a giant zombie, not a giant skeleton. Now, we just gotta wait till nighttime when the zombies come out. Oh! Well, we got a grand total of 3 students, which is below our norm at the school, but you know what? It's fine. Baby zombie school complete. Next up, when the zombies grow up and can then go to high school, they are gonna want to go to prom. So if we just sneak right in here. Oh, boys, you got held back a grade. My goal for up here is to make a zombie dance party. We're just gonna use a whole bunch of colorful wool to make a disco floor, and after that, all we need is a disco booth. Ba-bam. And of course, more paintings. Zombie prom complete. So as of right now, the zombies learn, then go upstairs and have fun, and after that, it's time for our zombies to start working. Up here, we are going to make a zombie office. Because kids, believe it or not, one day you need to get a job. Hopefully it's Minecraft like mine. But for these zombies, that's not gonna be their job. So every time I've been in an office, it's always like very gray looking. So we're gonna have some gray chairs here, and everyone's gonna have their own little personal computer with a screen. Now over here, we're gonna have a printer, a little coffee station, and I'm not really sure what goes in the middle of an office. So I'm just gonna put a nice gray carpet to fit the theme. This is literally the most boring build ever, but it's kind of what I wanted, so I guess zombie office complete. And last but not least, I put a bunch of glass on the back of the zombie so I could see the entire school in action. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is our finished chicken jockey statue. What do you say, Bob? Do you like it? Looks like I only have room for one chicken friend in my world. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. Minecraft just added the Happy Ghast, a brand new rideable mob that completely changes how we can play the game. So today, we're gonna venture out and find a whole bunch of these guys, and then build a giant Happy Ghast base for them to live in, all in Minecraft Hardcore. So first up, we gotta figure out how to actually find a Happy Ghast. And to do that, we need to go to the Nether. Hello, Happy Ghasts? Oh, Ghasts, hello. I don't think they're very happy though. I should probably do some research. So according to the internet, to get a Happy Ghast, we need to get a Ghastling, which can be obtained by collecting a dried ghast. So I'm probably gonna have to find brand new chunks, which means I gotta fly pretty far away. Okay. New lava is generating, which means we are in new chunks. And apparently, they spawn in soul sand biome, so we are in the right area. Oh, what is that? What's that? I think we found a dried gas. Give me. Mission complete. Okay, now we gotta figure out how to hatch this guy. And I'm pretty sure that process involves water. So I'm gonna pop in here and take some of you, and we're gonna craft a bucket. And now it is time for us to get a baby ghast. So we go boom, and we go boom, and I got an achievement, but where's the ghast link? Oh, wait, he's doing particles. I'm gonna guess it might take a little bit of time to actually hatch. So in the meantime, chicken jockey. And that joke's old now. And as we wait for this guy, please subscribe and hit the bell. Oh, whoa, whoa, it's a ghast link. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay, cool. So we have a baby ghast. Now we just gotta turn him into a happy ghast. Okay, you stay there. Because if I fly down here to my snow farm, I'm pretty sure that snowballs can accelerate the growth process. All right, do you want some snowballs? Yes, you do. And okay, you're fed. Now, I guess you just gotta grow up. Also, is he just gonna follow me? Is he like actually my son? Oh, my boy, you look just like me. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, he grew up. Now come back down here. I wanna fly you around. Hey, hey, hey! How do I make him stop flying around? Get on my lead! Yes, okay, I got him. Let's go! We have a happy ghast! And to fly with him, I just need to, like, click on him, right? No! Oh, okay. I just Googled it, and apparently I have to make a harness. Harness. I need leather, glass, and wool. And, okay, we have a harness. Mr. Happy Ghast, take the harness. Okay, now let me fly you. Oh, I'm on him. Oh, this is the coolest thing of all time. And I'm pretty sure if I dismount, I can walk on his head. This is the coolest thing of all time. Hey, Broderick, you want to go for a ride? Steady, steady. Wait, no, Broderick, come back. Put down my friend. That was not part of the plan today, but it's okay. We're gonna be getting a lot more happy ghast today. In this update, Minecraft added 16 different harnesses, and I want to get a happy ghast for every single one. But that also means we gotta make a base big enough for 16 ghasts. That is gonna be one big base. So my idea for this base is to make a giant happy ghast statue in the sky, because I've never built a giant mob before in Minecraft. This is a totally original Farzy idea. And I think we should build the ghast statue somewhere over here. This is kind of like the mob statue district. I like it. Wait, why am I terraforming? It's going to be in the sky. Whoopsies. So if we look at a happy ghast, the first thing you obviously see is a ton of white blocks. So why don't we start off by grabbing a whole bunch of white wool? I think this will be enough. And we're going to scaffold our way up high into the sky. And now once we get up here, we're going to build a giant cube, because that's basically all a ghast is. Okay, I use all the wool we have, and I didn't even finish anywhere close to the ghast. Literally, not even one of the 6 sides are done. So we're gonna have to find a way to get a lot of wool quickly. I mean, this is exactly why I have a wool factory in the first place, but I feel like it's not working correctly, because you guys should not have wool on your body right now. Oh, there's no shears in the farm. That's why they're not getting sheared. I can fix that. All right, if that worked correctly, all the sheep are gonna give me automatic white wool again. And while the farm runs, we're gonna get some wool the old-fashioned way, just to make it a little bit quicker. Also, unrelated, but I just got a new PC, and my render distance is so unreal now. Like, I can literally see my entire world anywhere I go. Yay, I'm going broke, but now I can see pixels far away. But fast forward a couple hours, and we have some wool. So let's fill the rest of this middle in. Then let's raise the sides up. And after some very boring AFKing at the wool farm, we can officially say the ghast cube is done. And this baby is absolutely massive. It looks like a super chunky cloud. It's perfect. Now we have to turn this blank white canvas into a happy ghast face. face, which is gonna require a lot of exotic white blocks. So first off, let's start with the mouth. And for that, we're gonna need some tuff, some deep slate, and if I can find a geode, I could definitely use some of this calcite. All right, let's do this thing. So let's carve out the mouth. Bro, look at all the spiders. Oh, hello. And all the creepers. There's so many mobs in here. Carrying on. That seems like a pretty good shape. Now we're just gonna slide in here and fill this thing in with a little bit of tuff in the corners, and then some deep slate here. And for this middle bit, we're gonna use gray wool. Still missing something. This is where our concrete powder is gonna come in handy. Oh yeah, that is much better. Then we used our calcite to make some extra texture around the mouth, and used more gray blocks to build the ghast's eyes. And after a few more details, we have an epic happy ghast face. Oh, this thing is perfect. Oh wait, I forgot the tentacles. I totally forgot ghasts aren't just floating squares. So 3, 2, 1, ghast tentacles are done. Granted, his tentacles may be a little bit short and stubby, but don't make fun of him. He has feelings too. Also, I'm just way too lazy to fix that. Giant ghast complete. But if you guys remember, every happy ghast needs a harness. So we're gonna build that too. And for the color, we are going to make it red. So let's start. Oh, that was sick. Let's start by building his hat, which is gonna go kind of like this, and then go down a bit and curve back up. Something kind of like that. Then we're gonna simply raise the sides up. And now we fill this in. Oh, not another wool situation. Please have extra red wool. Please, 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 please. Ah! All right, the red is now filled in, but I also just realized that the Happy Ghast harness texture has yellow stripes on it. So let's just sneak a yellow stripe in here too. Oh yeah. Now we just have to build the saddle that goes on top. And I actually did a little bit of planning already, and we're gonna be using some very interesting blocks for this. Saddles are a very particular, like, orangey brown color, and the perfect block for it is actually note blocks. Don't ask me why, it just works. And if my memory is not completely cooked, I think it said I need to use wood and redstone to make these guys. So it's time for a little tree chopping montage. Oh, whoa, hello, what are you? Yo, Minecraft added falling leaves? I didn't even know that. Did you know that? He said no. I definitely just left a bunch of floating trees, but don't care right now. I'll fix that later. Also, if you're wondering why I stopped chopping, I think I have wood in my tree farm, actually, which will save me a whole lot of time. No. Or not. There's actually not that much wood at all. It's okay. I like chopping trees more anyways. I like wasting my own time. And after all that, this should give us exactly 2 stacks of note blocks. So we're gonna make a stone outline first, because that's kind of how it looks on the harness texture. And now we fill the rest of this up with normal brown blocks. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am cooking. This thing looks so good right now. But we can make it better, and that's where the note blocks come in. Right here on the top of the saddle, where there's also a million mobs. Okay, okay, okay. This base represents a happy mob, not angry evil mobs. I also need an infinity bow really badly, because this trident stinks. In fact, last resort option. Oh, I have one. Why wasn't I using that? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bop. Oh, and I gotta give it a cool name. I love Broderick. Oh yeah, we're in the middle of building. I have the attention span of a walnut. But I finally put those note blocks to use by completing the rest of the saddle. And last but not least, you may notice I left the front of the ghast untouched because we need to build his goggles. So we're gonna use some dark terracotta here to make like a strap, and then bring it up like this, I think. And maybe here we can start the actual glasses with brown blocks. Everybody cross your fingers, because I'm not confident in this. Don't roast me, but That's what I have so far. And I don't totally hate it, but two things really bug me. One of them is the clouds are right here, so I can't really build this any taller. And the second thing is I don't know what to do inside the glasses. Like, the ghast's head is here, and I need to put, like, frames in. I don't know. But I'm thinking maybe possibly white glass could look good. After all, they are called glasses for a reason. Please laugh at my jokes. Okay, this is quite the combination we got going on here. And this definitely took longer than it should have. But I would say we nailed the ghast goggle sparkle thing. And just like that, our happy ghast statue is... Wait. Silly Farzy forgot the saddle strap, but now we can say the ghast statue is fully complete. So, we're just about ready to go collect all of our real happy ghasts. But first, we have to figure out how we're gonna keep all the ghasts in the base. And I think something like this would be perfect. Like, imagine a giant dock like this, but instead of boats, we can just board the ghasts. That right there sounds pretty epic. And since docks are normally made out of wood, the main block I'm gonna use here is going to be this brand new pale oak wood. And in typical Farzy fashion, we're also going to use some stone blocks too. Because I like my build how I like my life. Complicated. Okay, so I think the most logical place for a dock will be somewhere down here where there's no ghast harness. So if I can just quickly place it, I am so good at that. What a strange talent I have. So I'm thinking this can be like the walkway to get into the ghast dock. Then we can use our pale oak wood to make the dock itself, which I think should be this big? I feel like I should have done more planning for this. Now we're gonna bring this down using pale oak logs. And here's what we have so far. And yes, I did measure. These are ghast size, so they'll fit in here. And basically each pod has some logs, some trapdoors, some dangly bits for decor. And after replenishing my inventory, we threw some white glass into the pens and built up some diorite walls. And after sprinkling in a little bit of extra decor, we now have a beautiful place for the ghast to stay, which means it is ghast time. Okay, so we have to find 16 dried ghasts, one for every kind of harness. I wish I remembered which direction we went to go find those new chunks, though. I don't think I wrote that down. Oh, new lava, which means we're once again in the new chunks. All right, perfect. Oh, we already found one. All right, sweet. One of 16. And hopefully I find them all before I die. Aha! Yes. Why is this like the easiest thing in the world right now? Okay, I think I found all the dried ghasts in this area. So I do wonder, could I maybe find some in the chests in this bastion? Because I'm pretty sure they spawn as loot here. Oh, chest, come on! No. Oh, hello, piglin brutes. Why are you all here? All right, chill. Leave me alone. I'm just here for the happy ghasts. None of this feels happy right now. Wait, never mind. I am happy. We just found some new chunks. And here is our final one. Dried ghasts acquired. Now all we gotta do is hatch these bad boys and get them in their pens. But I probably should have a place to do that, like, in the base. That would make sense. So we're gonna build a happy ghast nursery. But before we do that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I told you guys if the video gets 5,000 likes, I would go play hide and seek with a warden. And you guys absolutely crushed it, like completely crushed it. So I owe you guys a game of hide and seek. What could possibly go wrong with this very safe idea? All right, let's head down to our deep dark biome, which is marked by this giant wool pillar. What the? Whoa, with a wither down here. Oh, I think on an old like challenge, I put a wither down here and I totally bailed out because I was scared. So we're gonna have to take care of this guy first. Let me just get posted up and put my chest plate on and just spam him with arrows. Okay, he's down. That was like weirdly easy. And we got a wither star now. Maybe that can go in the happy ghast base later. But okay, it's time to play hide and seek. Oh, okay. Here he is. So I'm just gonna sneak this way, and let's say he has to find me. Now, I did bring snowballs, so I can throw these at different places if he gets close to me. And I think I'm gonna hide right up here. Ooh, not right there. Right here. Oh, okay. I think he found me. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. He's doing really good at this game. Okay. I think he sees me. He sees me. Go. I'm out. Well, now it's my turn to find him. Oh, okay, found him. I win. I won the game, right? That's how it works. Okay. But that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will fly all the way to the outer end islands and get rid of all my stuff. Then I'll have to somehow find a way back home. Make sure to like the video. All right, it's Ghast Nursery time. So we're gonna have to make a door to get inside here and then also get rid of all these mobs because I totally forgot about that. Bro, what is this? There's like a million zombies in here. Oh, I want to TNT this so bad. Okay, you know what? Let's make this easier, because I don't think I'm ever gonna stop that train of zombies. Grab some coal, craft some torches, and let there be light. Oh, children, it's not school time! And that should be it. Okay, so first up, let's make a giant floor here that's actually on the same level as the door. And just to avoid some more mob situations, we're gonna use sea lanterns as lights everywhere. Looks good to me. Also, we should make the doors ghast size so they can actually get out when they hatch inside of here, because those guys are pretty big. And once the doors were done, we laid down some walls and a ceiling so the ghasts can't fly away. And more importantly, now we have 4 separate rooms for different nursery related things. Also, before I forget, we are totally gonna use that wither star and make a beacon inside of the ghast. And ba-bam! Now, let's go build ourselves a ghast nursery. So the first thing we need to build is the actual place for the ghasts to hatch. And to do that, we're gonna use dispensers filled with water. Now, this should be simple enough. I'm just gonna put down a dispenser and let's see, would this work? Like, nope. Well, it's redstone time then. So we're gonna bring this down and then break that and put redstone on these 2 blocks like that. And now, after much trial and error, I've realized it's actually really easy. I can just do that and then cover that up, and then that works. But I also hate these glass blocks now, so let's change that. Bingo! Now I'm just gonna make a bunch more of these. Looking good, looking good. And also, I made a second hatching room in here because this only contains 12 pods and we're gonna have like 16 ghasts, so we needed more. So all we need now is some decorations. And for this, we used end rods, paintings, and even a giant red arrow so the ghasts know where the door is. I think we can officially say ghast hatching room complete. So now we have to build in these 2 rooms. So the idea I have is once the ghasts hatch in here, they then come this way to go grow up and like go to school. Basically, this is where baby ghasts become baby men. Wait, what? You guys know what I mean. Don't make fun of me. So the first room was going to be the ghast classroom. So I placed down a chalkboard and some ghast-sized desks, as well as a bunch of colorful carpets and flowers. Then for the second room, I wanted to build a ghast recess area. So basically, I built them a giant grass field and a soccer net so they can play. I don't know exactly how ghasts would play soccer because they don't have feet. Well, they have tentacles, so maybe they're like really sick at soccer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have my dried ghasts in hand and it's time to hatch these babies. Now we can press all the water buttons and get them all submerged. And now we wait. And while we wait, let's go get all 16 ghast harnesses. Right after we block the ghast from escaping. I'm not taking any chances. Hooah! So let's grab a whole bunch of leather and glass. And for the most important part, all the different colors of wool. Which reminds me, I definitely need to re-dye all these sheep their actual colors. That's gonna be very annoying. All right, let's see if any of our friends hatched. Oh, I see some. Hello, children. Are you exploring the classroom? Oh, we got a bunch of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's safe to say the hatchery is definitely working. So I guess now they can just explore the rest of this place, and when they get big enough, we'll put them outside. Okay, that took significantly longer than I thought it would, but all our happy ghasts are grown up. I did mess up because the ghast dock only has 5 slots, so I had to actually stick a few ghasts over here in the front, which I don't love, but gotta do what you gotta do. Also, how did I get in here? But guys, it's finally time for the last thing we need to do. Placing our harness on all of our ghasts. And here they are. And let's give one of these babies a little test spin. Oh yeah, we are moving and we are grooving. I cannot wait to build with these guys. They're gonna make building in the sky so much easier. But that's gonna be it from me, guys. So make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. Minecraft music discs have always been rare, but now, after all the recent updates, some discs feel nearly impossible to find. But today, I'm gonna change that. I'm going to explore the world and collect all 20 rare music discs, and then build them an epic museum to showcase them, all in Minecraft Hardcore. This is going to be a very hard challenge. So, there are 20 different music discs, and they can be grouped into 5 separate categories: structure discs, creeper discs, ancient discs, trial discs, and nether discs. So going from easiest to hardest, let's begin with the structure discs, with the first one being the cat music disc. So cat has a 21.5% chance of spawning in a mob spawner, which means we're gonna have to hit the caves. Wah! Any mob spawners around here? No. How about this cave? Nope, still nothing. They gotta be around here somewhere. This is supposed to be the easiest disc. Oh, big cave alert. There's gotta be one around here. I can feel it. Not a mob spawner, but I'll take that. Oh, mob spawner. Hello, my friend. And what do we got? Cat music disc acquired. Also, spider bites acquired. Absolutely perfect. Next up, we're looking for the Malohi disc, which has an 18.9% chance of spawning in a buried treasure chest, which means we're gonna have to go explore some shipwrecks and find some treasure maps. All right, come on, little shipwreck. What do you got for me? Any treasure chest?
No.
I have a feeling I've already explored this boat. So I guess we gotta go a little bit further. Okay, new ocean and new shipwreck. Come on, baby, come on, baby. Give Farzy what he wants. Bruh, there's like never-ending sand. Where's the chest? I've been bamboozled. There's no chest in here. Oh, found one. And we have a treasure map. Now, for the sake of everyone watching, including myself, I hope this has the disc in it, because that was kind of hard to find. Speaking of hard to find, I now have to find this chest, which is buried in a pile of sandstone. Oh, it was under the gravel? Bro, I just got scammed. Please have a disc in here. It doesn't. Well, we're gonna have to do that a few more times. And as I continue digging away for treasure, please subscribe and hit the bell. Oh, thank you, Reaper. Still no disc, though. Guys, I was just informed that this disc only spawns in buried treasure on Bedrock Edition. Yay. So I guess it's actually a creeper disc, not a structure disc, after all. I wish I knew that like 1 hour ago. But one disc that I know is a structure disc is the 13 disc, which has a 21.8% chance of spawning in a woodland mansion. So let me just drop off all this loot that we got in the shipwrecks, grab a whole bunch of totems, and let's get to it. So I think the best way to find a woodland mansion is to get a woodland map from a cartographer. Which of you sell the maps? You all look alike, and you're all named Bob. What do we got in here? Ocean Explorer map. I could have used that a while ago. But what I'm gonna need is the woodland map. So give me some of these, take some of these, and that should give us the... wait, what? Bro is selling every map besides the one I want. Let me guess, these maps only spawn in Bedrock Edition. Well, I went through all 3 villagers, and none of them gave me what I wanted. Looks like we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Craft a whole bunch of fireworks and just fly very far away. Whoa, what is that, bro? What the? Not what I'm looking for, but this is an interesting looking water situation, and there's fish in there. Oh my gosh, this is like actually really cool. Ah, Farzy, stay focused. What am I doing? Okay, we're in the right biome, which is a good sign. Just show me a mansion. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness, there is one right there. All right, ladies, gentlemen, we gotta put our armor on and our totems in hand, because this place is dangerous. Okay, so the plan is get in, find the disc, get out. Well, first I gotta find the door. Oh, we're in. Ladies, gentlemen, let's do this. Go away. Yeah, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to steal from you. Let's very carefully and strategically run really fast and kill them all. Why are there so many at once? You are such social creatures. Roderick? Oh, Hello, sneaky boy. This sneaky boy has disc 13. Yes. Now let's get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, get out. Eat the apple. I'm freezing up. Go. Get me out of here. Whew. Okay. Disc 13 collected. Now for the last of the structure discs. We are looking for the disc other side, which has a 2.5% chance of spawning in a stronghold. I mean, technically, you can find them in ancient cities too, but I'd prefer the rarer location than the very, very dangerous location. So I do know where one stronghold is, but the problem is I need to find a place that's been completely unlooted. So instead, we're gonna craft some ender eyes and go find a new stronghold. Wha-bam! Okay, I think we're far enough away. So let's pop down here into this rose field and start throwing our eyes of ender. Wait a second, the eyes are turning. Oh, I think that means it's over here. Come on, boys, let's do this. Yes! Stronghold found. And a chest right here. Please have what I'm looking for. No. But okay, this is totally perfect. We have the stronghold. Now we just gotta find some chests. And while we're here, we might as well get some free bookshelves too. Oh, okay, that's a pleasant room to be in. Thank you. All right, guys, I think the stronghold may not have any more chests. On to the next one. So I carried on, exploring the world for strongholds and looking in all of the chests. What in the cursed Minecraft is this? It's a mob spawner, but the mob spawner is a stone brick. Other side disc found. Oh my gosh, that took so long. I went through 31 different chests, now 32, but we did it. Which means we have officially collected all the structure discs. But before we move on to the creeper discs, I need to make a place to put these guys. So... introducing the Music Disc Museum. And this thing took forever to build, but now we can store every single disc at its own unique exhibit. And from the outside, this thing looks absolutely insane. Wait, actually, that's more like it. Now let's fill this music museum up. And just like that, Cat, 13, and Other Side are complete. On to the next discs, which are the Creeper discs, which can only be obtained when a skeleton kills a creeper. Now, the annoying thing about this is I can't pick which disc I get. It's like totally random, so we just gotta kind of wing it. All right, creepers, good. Now, Mr. Skeleton, come here. All right, attempt number 2. Oh, yes, no. Oh! Okay, I need a better way to do this. Any ideas, Broderick? You're right, Broderick. I am smart. I have an idea. We are going to make a giant skeleton creeper trap. That way, they have to shoot each other. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna put down a pressure plate and surround it with pistons. Because if I do this, you kind of just saw it there. If I step on the pressure plate, these things raise up. But I can still jump out, so that's no bueno. But if I do that... now, if I go inside here, I can't jump, I'm stuck, and I am easily shootable by a skeleton. So now we're just gonna make a whole bunch of these. And now we wait for the sun to set. Come on. Yes, he's in. Okay, we got a creeper. All right, Mr. Skeletons, line up your shots. No, not at me. Yes, I'll be taking that. Thank you. But all right, guys, our first creeper disc is called 11. Also, did I mention there are 9 different creeper discs? And as I collect the rest of these discs, I'm announcing a giveaway. I just got a brand new gaming PC, so I'm giving away my old one to one lucky fan who wants it. To enter this giveaway, all you gotta do is be subscribed to this channel, then go follow my Instagram and DM me saying I'm entering the giveaway. And since there's only one PC, I'm also gonna select 10 other random fans to win signed Minecraft toys. But getting back on track, we have our 9 creeper discs. Let's build some exhibits. All all 9 creeper exhibits are complete. And I'm especially happy to have you, stupid Malohi disc. Now, we're moving on to the ancient discs, which are discs that spawn in extremely old Minecraft structures. Starting off with the disc called 5, which has a 29.8% chance of spawning in an ancient city. Now, the only problem with this disc is I need to find a brand new ancient city, because all the old ones I found before are probably looted. And these things are pretty hard to find. Ah, I see a village. If I can find a cartographer villager in here... What? If I can find a cartographer villager, I can trade for an ancient city map. Oh, okay, that's the station. Where's the villager? Oh, you're not him. You there. Take this job. Yeah, cartographer. Now time to make some trades. Oh, okay. He didn't give me the map I wanted. All right, well, looks like we're doing this the hard way. I think we found what we're looking for. Oh! Ancient city acquired. Okay, we gotta be very sneaky here not to alert the warden. Gentle. Nothing. Oh, I heard the noise. The warden's here. All right, go fast. Go. Go. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, I thought I found it. Okay, this is getting very dangerous because I can't see and I hear noises everywhere and I'm just a boy. Bro, I literally cannot find this disc for the life of me. I don't understand. Wait, it's the fragments I need. I was looking for a full disc, not a craftable disc. Oh, I could have been done so long ago. I just need like 9 of these things. There, boom, we have 9. All right, I'm done. I actually can't believe I just did that. But you know what? I don't care. Disc 5 collected. There we go. Side note, on the way back, I realized I forgot another creeper disc. So I also built one little exhibit for the weight disc right over here. But one thing I am not gonna forget is the other ancient disc called Relic, which has an 8.3% chance of spawning in a trail ruin. So we gotta find one of those. Now, from what I understand, these are actually really hard to find because they're like fully underground. Maybe cave dwelling would help? Or not. Oh, hey. So the first thing I did was go to the internet and look up what a trail ruin looks like, which is basically a giant clump of terracotta and sandstone. Then, very simply, I flew around and looked for those blocks. Oh, they're pumpkins. Oh, nether portal. Oh, it's lava. This is the hardest job ever. Everything not green looks like a trail ruin. Maybe a biome like this will be easier. Oh my gosh, I found it! Yo, you guys are gonna think I'm such a cheater. I swear that was just by chance. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this like suspicious looking gravel. And now I need to make a brush so I can brush through the gravel and try and find some cool stuff. Brush. Okay, it's a feather, copper, and a stick. I can do that. Feather, stick, and I'm pretty sure I saw copper in here. Yes, I did. And kaboom! All right, it's go time. Give me a disc. No, that was orange dye. Well, okay, at least we know what to do. Now we just gotta get lucky. Wait. We have the disc relic. Yes. Now it's time for us to, you guys know the drill by now. Ancient discs complete. Now we are down to our final 6 discs, and these next 3 in particular are going to be very difficult to find. Unless... Hey buddy, do you have any music discs for me? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, he despawned. Well, since the wandering trader couldn't help us, we're going to need to head to a trial chamber, which is home to Precipice, Creator, and Creator Music Box. Now I do recall earlier these cartographers selling maps to trial chambers. And boom, on we go. Oh, we're getting close. So it looks like it's gonna be right around here by the ocean. That's an interesting spot, but okay, let's start digging. Ooh, okay, we're here. Hello, trial chamber. All right, so the precipice disc has a 4% chance of spawning in a vault, which means I need a vault key, which also means I need to fight mobs. Come on, who wants some? Oh, you weird things. I forget what you're even called. Oh, you weird things too. All right. Careful. I'm just here for music, not for death. Just go away and let me grab this key. Thank you very much. Okay, come on. Give me the disc I want. Boys, I think that is precipice. Okay, that was not actually too bad. That was like 20 minutes of fighting. But that being said, the next disc in this structure is called Creator. And this one is a little bit harder to get. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Those vaults we were opening are just normal standard vaults. But to get the Creator disc, we need to open ominous vaults, which are significantly more dangerous. So first off, we're gonna fly over here to our pillager castle and get some ominous bottles, because without those, we can't even access the vaults at all. Oh, ho, ho. Hello there, sir. Come this way. Yes, give me that. And let's just get a few more of those just to be safe. Speaking of safe, I am not safe. Bro, I made this whole base for you. I am literally your leader. Ominous bottles. Check. And while we're at it, we're also going to grab some iron golems just for some extra support. I feel like that's probably a good idea. And if I am correct, it was somewhere around here. Jackpot. Oh, chicken jockey. Leave me alone. Your joke is over. I'm sick of Jack Black. All right, it's go time. Let me drink an ominous potion, put down my iron golem army, and let's begin getting these ominous vaults opened. All right, I've acquired a grand total of 3 keys, and let's see if I can get a music disc with these. No. But after conquering waves and waves of ominous battles, I finally found it. Oh, that's it, Creator. Also, how do I get out of here? It's like a never-ending maze. Okay, 2 out of our 3 trial chamber discs are complete, but we still have 1 more left. There is actually another variant of the Creator disc, and the interesting thing about this one is it only spawns inside of these pottery things. So I gotta like smash this open and look inside, essentially. Oh, is that it? Hey, look at that. Okay, that was really easy. All right, we can officially get out of here. Also, I just realized I have no fireworks. Future Farzy here. I actually did have fireworks. I'm just clinically blind, I guess. Trial discs complete. Now we are down to our final 3 discs. But before we tackle these guys, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would fly to the Outer End Islands, get rid of all my stuff, and try and somehow get home. And you guys absolutely smashed it. So I'll meet you guys in the end. Okay, so we're gonna fly out really far away with all these fireworks I have. And as you can see, we are already seeing Ender Islands. Okay, we're about 10,000 blocks out, so I think this is good enough. Now, time to get rid of all my stuff. This is going to be a very scary challenge. So the first and most obvious thing, I think, is to get food. And luckily, these chorus fruits are edible. The only downside, if you eat them, you teleport. Next up, we are gonna need some tools to get blocks. Now, as far as I'm aware, the only way to get tools is to go find end cities and loot them. Oh, I see one over there. Oh no, there's a giant gap here. Oh, how do I get over there? Oh, I know what I have to do, but I'm afraid to do it. All right, 5 ender pearls ought to do the trick. All right, let's see how strong Farzy's arm is. Hooah! Oh my gosh, I did it! I'm not gonna lie, I had like no faith in that. Careful. Oh, no. Oh, okay, this is bad. This is bad. Oh! Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, this is really bad. I keep eating fruit. I don't like this. Chests! Oh, but there's guys here. Oh, what do I do? Quick! Iron, diamonds, that's cool. But there's no tools though. Oh no! I have armor, which I like, but I don't have what I need. Oh, but look over there. There's a giant pirate ship. Okay, we're at the boat. Farzy, don't miss. Perfect. We have some elytra, which will be very handy. And come on, pickaxe, yes. Now, this is the easy part. I just mine a whole bunch of blocks and build my way back home. And home sweet home. Now give me my stuff back. But that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will do whatever the top comment for this video says. Like the video and then comment your terrifying ideas for me down below. But guys, now it's time for us to collect our last group of discs, which are the nether discs. And the first disc we're looking for is the pig step disc, which has a 5.6% chance of spawning in a bastion. So let's find one. Also, what did I just see? Is that a golden chicken jockey? Yo, what happened to this game? Okay, Farzy, stay focused. Aha, that's more like it. Now, as you guys know, this place is pretty dangerous. So let's just put that on and let's carefully hop in here and look for some chests. Oh, chests! And no disc. Oh, I think we got it. Pig step acquired. And now, ladies and gentlemen, all we need to find is the Tears music disc, which has a 100% chance of spawning when I hit a fireball back at a ghast. Oh, ghast, where are you? Oh, you couldn't make it any easier. Hey, buddy, say cheese. And just like that, we have the Tears music disc. That was like taking candy from a baby. Not that you should do that. That's very mean, but it's the same difficulty. So for one final time, let's make some exhibits. Nether discs complete. Oh, that's funny. There's still a remaining exhibit for a disc. Oh, how silly of me. 1 second. How could I forget the most important disc? Lava chicken. But okay, guys, now we can officially say the Music Disc Museum is complete. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. It's finally summer, which means it's really hot outside. Like, look at these pit stains. So today, I'm gonna cool down by building the world's biggest fully functional water slide. All in Minecraft Hardcore. And later on, I'm gonna go down a real-life water slide too. Cause, why not? So the first thing I had to do was go on the internet and find some water slide inspiration. I mean, I like these bendy ones, but I don't think these are possible to make in Minecraft. Ooh, this one actually looks really sick. Yup, this is the one. Next up, we have to find a place to build this thing. Oh, actually, there is more space over here than I thought. All right, that settles it. We're building here. It's terraforming time. And luckily, this build is a lot taller than it is wider. Although this is still taking forever. I hate terraforming. And as I do this, please subscribe and hit the bell. And a few hours later, here's what we got. I think this should be big enough for the world's biggest water slide. But there's only one way to find out. Let's get to building. So, a water slide can be broken down into two parts. The water and the slide. So let's build the slide first, because that makes more sense than building the water first. So the first thing I did was build a giant dirt outline of the slide so we can see the size of it. And as you can see, this thing is pretty massive. Bro, this thing is crazy. It's almost touching the clouds. I mean, on the bright side, there's no dispute who's gonna have the world's biggest water slide, but this is gonna take a lot of blocks. Oh dear. So when I was researching water slides, the main two colors I saw were blue and yellow. So I hopped into a separate creative world and began looking for the perfect block palette. And I think we nailed it. Back to hardcore. So, starting off with the blue blocks, I think the most abundant block I see myself using is light blue concrete. It just looks like a fun water slide block. Now, if I had to guess, I don't think I have a ton of that stuff. Oh, actually, I lied. I do. But that's probably not going to be enough. So, we're going to head over here to my good old-fashioned concrete farm, which, if you're new here, is located under my giant rocket ship. Whoa! So this farm is very simple. First, we place some concrete right up here. Then I hit this lever. And now, using the power of redstone, we have infinite concrete flying into the end portal, which I can go collect if I hop into these hoppers. Oh, the farm is broken. It's supposed to be going that way. Well, looks like I gotta fix that. So after turning the farm off and doing some thinking, I decided it'd probably make more sense to just redo the entire farm and make it even better. Because after all, we're probably gonna need a lot of concrete today. Commence the concrete farm montage. So first off, I placed down some hoppers and a wall so all the concrete collects in one central area. Then we dug underneath to make a giant room, which contained a storage system, a water room to harden all the concrete powder, and then of course, I had to decorate the whole thing. And after spending far too much time on this thing, here's what we have. And it looks absolutely beautiful. I have a little chandelier, some sea lanterns, the purple floor, but we are here for one reason and one reason only. For concrete. Boom. Wait, hold on. I did something wrong here. I think I need something to break the concrete like ladders. So excuse me. And let's try it again. There we go. Okay, much better. Woo, I got scared there for a sec. And there we go. Concrete farm is working. And once I get the concrete, we simply bring it here to the water chamber and we just keep placing it down and mining it like this. Hold on. I think I also need to mine this down a little bit. Okay, let's try take two at this. Now we go down one and we just sit here and just spam click just like this. Infinite concrete for everyone. Even though I am losing a lot on the sides there. That's kind of annoying. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm not the best at these kind of farms. There, that's better. A separate pod to mine in. Perfect. Now, let's just get a whole bunch of concrete. Now, our next big water slide block is gonna be light blue wool, which can be easily obtained at my wool factory right over here. Assuming I have blue sheep, and yes, as I suspected, they are still red from many episodes ago. Consequences of being lazy have finally caught up to me. So let's just craft some light blue dye and fix these guys right up. Oh, guy, you gotta grow your wool back. I got big plans today, hurry up. And as we wait for the farm to do its job, we're also gonna take out our shears and do this the old-fashioned way. Oh! Speaking of old-fashioned, creepers are inevitable. Whoa, look at this thing. It's like an indoor lake. Yo, I gotta build here one day. Oh, this would be such a cool base. There's lava, there's water. This is so cool. I'm getting sidetracked though. I need to get back on track. Somebody remind me to build there one day. But today is not that day. It's gonna be so funny one day when I'm flying around the world and just seeing blue sheep everywhere in the wild. Like, look, it's already starting. I'm literally gonna make the white sheep go extinct. But putting the Minecraft ecosystem aside, I carried on shearing sheep and letting our farm run until we had enough light blue wool. All right, well, now that we have a decent amount of blocks, we can begin building. So my plan for this is to make it look inflatable, since that's how water slides actually are. And to do this, we're gonna build the blue blocks on the outside of the actual frame. So it kind of looks like the air is popping the thing off, if that makes sense. Now we're just gonna build a whole bunch more of these. And that right there is the first cushiony layer of our water slide. Easy peasy. But of course, if we really want the water slide to look 3D, we also need to build a base layer behind these light blue blocks to give the whole build some depth. And I think the perfect block to contrast with the light blue is a block like lapis. I fear I don't have any lapis. I mean, I could use blue wool, but I'm not trying to do the whole sheep farming montage again. So it looks like we gotta hit the mines. Unless my chicken jockey statue does have quite a bit of lapis in it. So, oh no, the zombie's pants despawned. That's crazy. How did that happen? Oh, that's so unfortunate for our zombie friend. Dang it. Putting my horrible acting aside, I really did like how the lapis looked in this build, so I kept getting more blocks and built this thing up into a giant slide shape. And yes, I will reimburse the zombie for his pants later. And that is what we got. And as you can see, this thing is pretty massive, and on the inside, it looks kind of like this weird grid pattern, but on the outside, you can see it looks like that 3D inflatable shape, like the air is pushing all these tiles out towards whatever is over there. Hashtag science. But of course, a water slide is much more than just a giant blue outline, and that is where the yellow blocks come in. Oh, but first, hello, buddy. How are you doing? Do you have any yellow blocks for me? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, he despawned. How tragic. But getting back on track, if we look at pictures of real life water slides, most of them have these yellow inflatable tubes that guide the swimmers down the slide. So I took out some dirt and tried to mimic the shape of how those tubes might look in Minecraft. Yeah, I'd say this thing is looking pretty slidey. Oh, I've done that so many times already. But that thing looks pretty good. Nice. And once the dirt outline was complete, I threw in a few more blue tiles just to round the whole thing out. Now all we gotta do is fill in this big open space with yellow blocks, which also means we're gonna need quite a bit of yellow dye. And if I recall correctly, inside of this sniffer statue, I made a little flower farm. Oh yeah, I did. Although it has been a while, so how do I use this farm? Is there a lever or a button somewhere like that? Yep. That'll do it. Yes, yes. Give me yellow flowers for infinity. Wait, what is in my inventory? What are these things? Wildflowers? Are these new? I don't remember these things at all. But a better question is, can I get yellow dye? Oh my gosh, you can. Oh, that's so clutch right there. Okay. Yes. Best farm ever. So now that we have our yellow dye, it was time to put it to use by making some yellow concrete and wool. Yeah. You guys know the drill already. Been there, done that. But one new block that I do want to add in is honey blocks. Because, like, think about it. Slides are going to be, like, shiny from the sun and, like, wet from the water. So it kind of looks like a shiny, wet block, which is going to be perfect for the water slide. But the question is, how hard is it to actually get honey blocks? Because I only have one little farm here for them. And to be honest, it's not very big. Hello, bee friends. What do you got for me? You have one honey bottle? Bro, I was expecting at least, like, a couple of stacks. I mean, how long would it take me to get honey bottles just in the wild? Any bees' nests around here? Not seeing any. Oh, aha! Yes, perfect. All right, you give me that. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? Maybe honey blocks aren't the best idea today. So instead, we're just gonna go to the mesa biome and get some yellow terracotta. Much less dangerous. Sneaky secret cave. What are your secrets? Oh, maybe it's the bat cave. But my jokes aren't funny, are they? Okay, let's start placing down our blocks. So I think we're gonna kind of like gradient the color going up the slide like that, which means first off, we're gonna want to use our darker color at the bottom. So maybe like our terracotta goes down here and just kind of have this follow up the slide shape. And then maybe at this point, the yellow concrete is the next block. And we do the same thing with that, followed by our yellow wool. And finally, we'll do our concrete powder. But I also kind of want to like, again, make it 3D. So maybe I'll like go in one and make it kind of like that, like one down, one up. Let's just see how this looks. Oh, that's actually kind of fire. I like that. Although I definitely made it too short because the dirt block has like a 5-block gap for no reason at all. So maybe we'll just double up on the shape and do it twice. Let's see how this looks. I just realized when this water slide's done, it's gonna go right into the ocean. That wasn't even intentional, but that's gonna be really fun. Maybe we can build some boats and like pool floaties down there later. That would be sick. But okay, guys, here is what we got. And I am so proud of this. It actually looks so good. I mean, aside from here at the top, because I don't really know what to do up here, but we'll figure it out. But as far as the actual slide bit, I could not ask for anything better. This thing looks so smooth and actually like a real slide. Oh, I think I missed a block in there. That's annoying. Speaking of annoying, leave me alone. Oh, okay. But putting our creeper explosions and totem pops aside, all we had to do to complete the slide was to build the other side of the tube and build some smaller ones in the middle to create multiple lanes for our slide, which of course required thousands of more yellow blocks. Yeah, today was a really grindy episode. Ooh, guys, look at this thing. Oh my gosh, guys, I am just in love with the shape of how this thing came out. It looks so amazing. Oh, wait, I actually forgot to do the top part. So, 3, 2, 1, water slide roof is done. Which, by the way, was incredibly easy to do because I am lazy and the inside of the roof is completely hollow and completely filled with mobs, too. I should fix that. But now, with the main part of this build being complete, it is time to get to the fun part, which is turning this basic dry slide into a fully functional water slide. But first, I gotta take care of something really important. Last video, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would do whatever the top comment says. And you guys absolutely smashed it. And after scrolling through all the comments of last video, the top comment I found was someone asking me to attach Broderick to a happy ghast and let him fly away, which actually sounded really fun, but then I did some research and found out you can't actually do that. So I had to find another comment. And the second most popular comment I found was someone asking me to go to a woodland mansion and fight chicken jockeys in the chicken jockey ring. I think that's a reference to the Minecraft movie, but who cares? We're gonna do it anyways. Off to the woodland mansion. So I flew around the world until I found a nearby woodland mansion. Then, after clearing out all the mobs inside, it was time for us to find some chicken jockeys. The chicken jockey ring from the Minecraft movie. Boys, we've made it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get rid of all these creepers up here because they are not gonna be helpful for this challenge. Oh, you little sneaky boy. You can't hide from me. Now let's put some lights up here. And to make this challenge lore accurate to the Minecraft movie, we're gonna make a chicken jockey holding area above the ring. Perfect. Now it's chicken jockey time. The comment did say to find 9 chicken jockeys, but for the sake of this not taking 1,000 years, let's just go for like 3. Oh, it's the wrong kind of jockey. But on the contrary, here's the right kind of jockey. But okay, guys, our 3 jockeys are now in their place. And for the last part of this challenge, apparently I can only use a wooden hoe and a shield. And ba-bam. All right, it's showtime. All my gear's in the shulker boxes, and now it's time to let the chicken jockeys drop. Chicken jockey. Oh, no. Oop. Okay, it's harder than I thought. It's harder than I thought. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, no, totem! Oh, my shield's gonna break! Oh, no! Okay, guys, you know what? I like my world. Challenge failed. And I am fine with that. I'm sorry. Woo. But now that I have my armor with me... Yeah, who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Okay, kind of still you guys. Yo, why are you guys so strong? This is crazy! I have full netherite on! Okay, you know what? I definitely failed. 100% failed. See you later. But you know what, guys? That was fun. So if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will do the same thing again. Whatever the top comment is, I will do. Like the video and comment a cool challenge idea. But getting back to our water slide, now it's time to make this thing watery. And as you can probably already tell, the first step to this is putting a floor in so we can actually slide down the thing and not just fall to our death. And for that, I have a pretty cool idea. And that is ice blocks. And in Minecraft, if you ride a boat on ice blocks, you go super fast, making it the perfect water slide floor block. So that means we're gonna need to get quite a bit of ice blocks, because I don't have really anything right now. I've had this world for like 4 years, and somehow I still forget to go mining for resources. I am lazy. So of course, the best place to find ice is in the snow biome. Now I can't just get normal ice, because this stuff is gonna melt, but this packed ice might do the job, because I'm pretty sure no matter how warm it gets, this stays as a solid block. So let's just simply mine a ton of ice. And as I mine this ice, I'm so excited to tell you guys that I am launching a brand new public Minecraft server. And it's gonna have fun game modes like Skyblock and an SMP that we can all play on together. And the best part is, the next video I post on this channel is gonna be episode 1 of a brand new series on the server. So stay tuned for that video, and I cannot wait to play with you guys. I'll be sharing all the details on how and when you can join the server once the first episode goes live. But okay, server marketing aside, we have quite a bit of packed ice. Let's go put these guys to use. So I think the best place to put the ice is going to be down here on these darker terracotta blocks. And then the water can flow right up here where the wool is. So let's line this whole thing up with ice, which might take a little longer than I expected because this thing is massive. And there we go. Big icy slide complete. Also, while I'm looking at it, this front bit looks really ugly. I should probably fix this. Just gonna bring these legs down to the ocean floor and then bring the rest of this ice down. And much better. Oh, I'm in the water. Hello, squid. Oh, and by the way, if you guys were wondering about this extra dirt out here, I was gonna make this thing much bigger, but it just ended up not really fitting, so we can get rid of this stuff too. But now, there is only one thing left to do to ensure that our slide is going to work, which is taking a boat and going down here for a test run. All right, ladies, gentlemen, let's see. Does it work? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, we're going down fast. And the best part is there's not even water here yet. The water's gonna make us go so much faster too. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Ice roads complete. Now, it was time to put our water in. So I filled up some buckets only to realize there was no way to actually get up the slide. And the only way to fix that was to build a giant ladder system. And then, of course, a beautiful platform at the top. And last but not least, we need to make a little boat storage system because these bamboo boats make the perfect water raft. Like, look at this thing. It is perfect for the water slide. So let's make one of these and craft a whole bunch of these. Oh, wait, I'm out of space. Sorry, 1 second. And boom. Boom, and we just fill these boys up. Nice. So now, without any further ado, it is time for us to place down our water. And the easiest way I can think of to do this is by using basic ice blocks. So we just place these guys down, and then I guess just break them. Oh, yeah, it does work. Awesome. Oh, and the water's going down. Okay, I gotta see this. Oh, wandering trader, make way. Oh, wait, never mind. You're safe. It's the other one. Well, actually, I have an odd sense of humor. Oh, no, buddy, this is tsunami. Oh, what are the odds of that happening? Oh, wait, it stopped. Oh, wait. I need to go lower with the ice. I'll be right back. Much better. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time to take this bad boy for a spin. And I think I know the perfect candidate to join me. My pet chicken, Broderick. All right, Broderick, keep your wings and legs inside the raft at all times. Now just get in the raft, yes. And I'll hop on with you. And all right, guys, let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1, water slide action. Woo! Yeah! Oh, we're going so fast! Oh, this thing is so epic! And for the finale, we slop into the ocean. Slop into the ocean? I don't know. English. But English aside, that thing was so fun. Broderick, what do you think, buddy? Say less, buddy. I think a beacon of speed will do the perfect trick. And boom. All right, Broderick, what do you think of that right there? You know what's weird? When I have the speed effect, my FOV like zooms out. Like I can see more of the Minecraft world. My eyes just expanded. But getting back on track, the beacon is underneath the slide and I used glass, which just kind of like seamlessly comes through the middle, which actually makes it look pretty sick from down here. And of course, the most important part is to actually test it out. So let's see. Do we go faster? Oh my gosh, yes we do. We are flying down the slide now. Bro, I did not think it was gonna be that big of a difference. This is crazy. I think I just got down here in like 7 seconds max. All right, Broderick, there you go. And thanks for the egg. I appreciate it. But now with the slide all done, we just had to add some fun decor to the water. That way, when we come down the slide, it's not just some random ocean, but rather a fun extension of the build. So I think the first thing I want to try and build is a giant rubber duck. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have not built a duck before, so this may look horrible, but let's just see what we can do here. Put his little body here and give him some cute little wings. And of course, a cute little beak and eyes here in the front. And no, that's definitely not it. It looks kind of like a floaty, so maybe in a way it actually fits the theme today, but that's definitely not a duck. Carrying on, I also tried to build a shark, which you can kind of expect how that came out. But after adding in a bunch of cool boats, this whole thing was looking amazing. Now the build is complete. I don't know if there's any OGs watching right now, but if anyone remembers, this was supposed to be like my carnival area. And the whole goal was to fill the area up with tons of fun builds and games, and I'm so proud of it because that slide is a fantastic addition to this place. Low-key, this might be one of the best places in my entire world. Or maybe not, because there's a hole in the ceiling. But all right, guys, a promise is a promise. Since we successfully built a water slide in Minecraft, it's time for me to go to one in real life. So like any rational person, I went to the internet to find out how much a water slide would cost. And it turns out, a lot. $86,000? $130,000! Oh, that's not happening. So instead, I put on Minecraft is full of color. So today, I'm going to put them all to use and build a giant rainbow mansion. All in Minecraft Hardcore. I wonder if I can build the mansion underneath this rainbow. Nope, I can't. There's a cow here. That settles it. Maybe somewhere over here in this big open field. I see a lot of animals, but not a lot of color. Let's change that. Let's get to work. As I terraform this land, our plan is to build this mansion up one layer at a time, with each layer being a different color of the rainbow. We will have an epic mansion consisting of every shade of every color in Minecraft. And now for our first layer, I think we're gonna do a darker color. Simply because even though rainbows are bright and colorful, I think something dark would contrast with the grass much better. So we're starting with skulk blocks, which can be found in an ancient city. And judging by the giant warden statue here, I think we're in the right place. It's time to explore. Aha, jackpot. Now let's just take out my hoe and grab as much of this as we can. Oh no, don't come near me. I have a diamond sword. Oh, he's not listening, I'm in lava. Okay, gotta go. Maybe over here is a little bit safer. Oh, I thought you were the warden. Oh, I'm paranoid. Oh, what? How'd you find me? Okay, I'm good. I'm done. Skulk acquired, hopefully. All right, let's begin building our first layer. And as I put all this skulk to use, please subscribe and hit the bell. And let's see. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a really cool looking mansion shape. Skulk layer complete. Well, where do we go from here? Well, I see some cyan blocks, so looks like that's what's next. Well, actually, right after I finish terraforming. This build's gonna be a little bit bigger than I thought. But getting back to our cyan blocks, I started off by going to my concrete farm to get some cyan concrete, and then some cyan wool from my sheep farm. Oh, and I changed my shirt to cyan, cause why not? I feel like this shirt thing is gonna be a bit we do all episode, isn't it? Yeah. But okay, let's smack in our cyan concrete and our cyan wool, and to top it all off, diamonds. Just kidding. I mean, unless this guy sells diamonds for cheap, but I guess we won't know because he despawned. How tragic. So instead of going broke, we're gonna substitute the diamonds for oxidized copper, which will be much easier to get, and there's a cave underneath our house anyway, so it's perfect. Off to find some copper. Ow. Ow. Totem, totem, totem. Ooh, copper. Give me all of that. So let's mine a whole bunch of this. Oh, diamonds. Stop, creeper. That was probably a sign. But once we get a lot of copper, we're gonna smelt it all up and then oxidize them to make them turn blue, which can be done by placing these under the water. I don't really get it either, but I'm not gonna question it. Is that a copper vein right there? Bro, are you kidding me? I just spent so much time mining and there's literally a bunch of copper right here. Oh, I'm mad. But putting my anger aside, after a couple hours of waiting, we now have oxidized copper, which if I fly far away, you can see looks amazing. Also, I put in some prismarine stairs so I can actually get into the mansion, which looks fire. Cyan layer complete. Now, we're moving on to the green layer. I couldn't find any green shirts, so creeper costume it is. So our first green layer was gonna be made out of slime blocks, because I think it's the perfect shade of green that kind of goes between cyan and darker green. So I traveled to the swamp biome to go do some slime hunting. Oh, slimes, where are you? Aha! Come here! Give me your slimes! Give me your slime balls! Stop! But after smacking every single slime I could find, I realized I still didn't have enough slime. So I headed back to a super old slime farm of mine, which had a ton of extra slime in it. La 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 lava, chicken, thieves lava chicken, doo 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 doo. I kinda forget the rest of the words. And Oh yeah, that is a perfect transition. Slimy blocks for the win. Also, I can't wait to finish the green layer because this creeper outfit is very uncomfortable. It's almost like it's meant for small children and not grown men. Weird. Now, just to finish off the green layer, we threw in our main green block, which was a whole bunch of lime concrete. And after that, it was time for our final green block, melons. And that is simply because after green, we're gonna do yellow. So this is kind of like the perfect blocks. It's half green, half yellow. Yeah. And as I get these melons, this is the perfect time to hear from today's sponsor, Melon Sandbox. Melon Sandbox is this insane game I've been playing recently, and it is absolutely wild. Melon Sandbox has an in-game workshop where players can upload their own creations. And there's a ton of crazy maps to explore. Melon also has this cool thing called the chip system, which is used for creating mini games. Like, I downloaded this one mod the other day, and it's basically like a full-on game. It has a menu, a scoring system, and its own UI. People are uploading things like vehicles, maps, cursed tools, and even this custom arcade I found. I honestly thought this game was just melons, but to my surprise, there's a lot more. Unlike what I'm doing now, which is all melons. And apparently, some melon players have actually made money from their mods. So if Minecraft doesn't work out for me, I might just become a Melon Sandbox YouTuber. So yeah, if you want to check this game out, I put the game link in the description. And I added their YouTube channel if you guys want to see more of what people are making. Oh yeah, those melons were a good call. Green layer complete. Now we're moving on to the yellow layer. And honestly, I couldn't find a pure yellow shirt, but I did find something else, which fits in perfectly because our first yellow block is going to be sponge block, which can be found underwater in ocean monuments. Also, I gotta do this quick because I can't really breathe with this mask on. And see, I'm getting all fogged up right now. All right, whatever, we're going for it. Ocean monument awaits. Come on, where's the ocean monument? This looks like prime real estate for one. Aha, I see one. All right, boys, girls, we're going in. I'm drowning! Get the bubbles! Okay, you know what? I can't do this breathing piece. Why is this so difficult? All right, come on. We gotta find these sponges. Yes, give me all these. Oh, I have the mining fatigue. This is gonna take forever. Unless I can find the boss and smack him. Go away. I'm sick of you. Thank you. Oh, you dropped sponge too. That's handy. That's much better. Also, guys, I literally cannot see right now. Like, it's all fogged up. But Farzy must persist. But first, how do I get out of here? I'm drowning and I can't see. This is literally impossible for so many reasons. Shoot the squids, not me. Whew. Okay. There's got to be a better way to do this. I mean, I definitely have other sponges somewhere because I've built things like this boat before. And I know these kind of builds require tons of sponges. So is there any sponges in here? Maybe, possibly? Like in here? No, nothing. Or maybe not. Let's keep looking. If I were a sponge, well, I'd be right there on the floor. But do I have any more in here? Oh, I have a couple. All right, that's helpful. What about in my shulker box? No. Aha, I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Oh, that's perfect. This might just be enough. Let me just dry these guys off and then place them down. Looks good to me. Next up, we're gonna do some more of the good old-fashioned concrete because you can't go wrong with that. Well, actually, maybe I should do the powder first and then go like that. Oh yeah, that is much better. And now I want to find one more yellow block just to kind of transition more into the orange layer, which is going to be next. So we got to find a dark yellow block. Hey, knock it off. Oh, wait. Actually, thank you, Mr. Skeleton, because honey might be a perfect block to use. Mostly because if we fly down over here, I have a huge honeycomb farm underneath this greenhouse build I made. But I forget, how do I get in? Is it in here? I don't think so. Wait, I know. It's actually right back here. Give me all your honeycombs. Yeah. This is probably the only time this farm's ever actually been useful for someone. Like, who over here has ever said, oh, darn, I wish I had more honeycomb blocks? Literally never been said before. Until today. And oh yeah, this was the perfect block. Like, look at that gradient. That's so good. Speaking of good, you guys are not good. So I was kind of wrong in my assessment of that. But go away. Be gone. That's right. No one messes with Farzy. Except himself. Yellow layer complete. Wait, actually, I should put some windows in. Because mansions have windows, right? I mean, that makes sense to me at least. So I think we'll just break out some pillars like this, and then put in some colored glass with the corresponding block. Oh, wait, glass won't go into melons? What? Oh, that's so stupid. Why? Well, too late to change it because I already placed all my melons down. We're just gonna learn to live with it. That's perfect enough. Yeah. Now, it was time for the orange layer. So the first thing I did was actually raise up the yellow layer a bit more, just so the orange and yellow blocks would blend nicer together. Then, with my orange shirt on, it was time for us to get some red sand, which is kind of ironic because it's red. But as you guys can see, this stuff is a nice transition from the honeycomb into the orange. So we're gonna get quite a lot of this stuff. Oh, but terracotta looks good too. There's too many blocks in this game. Well, not really. That's kind of the whole premise of this video. You know what I mean. But not to get distracted, but do I spy a chest? What do you got for Farzy? Ooh, lodestones. I don't think I have any of those. And a silk touch axe and silk touch hoe. These are actually kind of cool things. Yay for distractions. Now, as we're here, we're also gonna hop back to our concrete farm and get some orange concrete, which I'm pretty sure we'll be doing for every single color today, because concrete's just the best. But one block that we're not gonna use over and over is resin, which I think would be a perfect orange block. The only question is, how hard is it to get? Because I kind of forget. That kind of rhymed. Oh, how sublime. Bruh. Okay, let's stop this poetry session. Iron Golem, hello. Where are the creaking guys who make the resin spawn? I need them to be here. Oh, it's daytime. That's why. Well, as we wait, let's go place down some other orange blocks. Oh, but we're not too far away. All right, come on, son, set faster. Farzy has places to be. Oh, they're spawning. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around. These guys are all gonna chase me now, and the golem should start smacking them, which should put more resin on these walls. And then we can pop down here and hit this lever, and all the resin should pop off. And let's see, what do we got? I mean, I could use more, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, wait. Did they patch my farm? The golem's not making them spawn resin anymore. Do I gotta smack them myself now? I mean, I guess I can do that. That's fine. I thought I was so big-brained. Minecraft just had to patch me, didn't they? This might take a while. Oh, okay, they're gone. Which I assume means it's daytime. Yes. But okay, let's see what the haul is. Ooh, that's actually a lot. That might actually be enough for our build. If only I had a crafting bench in here to find out. Bro, why was I so lazy when I built this? I guess we'll fly into the melon farm and do it this way. Okay, come on. A stack-ish? We're probably gonna need more, but for the time being, this is okay. It was actually pretty easy to get resin. But all right, let's do this. We're gonna start with our red sand and probably do 2 layers of that. Then after that, 2 layers of our resin, followed by our orange concrete. And let's see, what do you guys think? Is this a good transition to orange? Yeah, honestly, I like that. I was a little bit unsure about the red sand, but the honeycomb's dark, so it kind of is nice. I actually think it's better. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Now I just need more resin. Oh, I should use copper. That'd be a sick block. Yeah, you know what? Farzy, it's done. It's done. I have a bad habit of changing my mind last second, and I don't want to do that anymore. I like my choices. Where are the... Oh, wait, it's daytime again. Kids, stay in school. But after filling in the rest of our resin, I put in some orange windows, and just like that, the orange layer was done. Oh, also, I changed all the red sand to orange concrete because I'm still indecisive. Accountability aside, look at that thing. That looks nice. And next up on the color wheel was red. Alrighty, so I don't actually know what block to use right now because I need like a light red color. Because I feel like going from light red to dark red makes more sense. Redstone would be cool, but it just has too many like sharp lines on the edges like all these gem blocks do. So that's a no-go, but coral? Well, no, coral you need water for. Netherwart, but it's kind of dark. So you know what? Let's go get some inspiration from another rainbow. If I turn my camera a little bit that way, that rainbow. Now it looks like here I actually used mushroom blocks. Yeah, I did red sand, mushrooms. I don't want to just copy this, but like mushrooms, kind of a fire block. So I'm gonna copy myself. Like if Picasso painted the same painting twice, is he a copycat or is he just smart? These are the important questions, right guys? But okay, let's pop down here into my mushroom farm, which I'm pretty sure we can get a lot of mushrooms in here. I actually haven't used this thing in forever, so I'm not sure if it's efficient or not. Just gonna grab some red mushrooms and we smack them here and bone meal them, and then we have to just break this down. These are hard to reach. Why are these ones up here so hard to reach? And after I scoop up all these guys, one mushroom gets us 45. You know, that's not bad. But I do want to do like probably 2 or 3 layers of this, so we need quite a few more. And what a perfect time to break out that golden axe. Not that I need it, but it's just fun, right? Oh yeah, this guy's speedy. Bro, I literally got half a mushroom down. What? That was literally so sad. Never using gold tools ever again. Why did Minecraft make gold tools so bad? They should be better. That's my hot take for the day. Now, next up on the red agenda, I actually was gonna use concrete, but like, I'm kind of sick of using it. I already said this earlier, but I've used it for like every single build already, so I kind of want to do something different for this one. And the guy I had my eye on was actually this red nether wart block, because I think that would look so sick. Like maybe next to that or next to something else. But I want that. To the nether we go. All right, hello nether. Let's go find ourselves some red nether wood. I can speak. Ned nether wood. I did again. I'm just gonna stop talking. Oh, it appears I have to talk again because my hoe broke. Unless I use the golden hoe. Oh, that was like perfect timing. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm using a paper mache hoe. That thing just broke in 3 smacks. Those gold tools, man. But after crafting a new tool and taking out my frustration with gold, I collected the rest of our blocks and began building. Okay, let's test this palette out. So we got mushroom blocks, then normal red wool. Then above that, we're going to do nether wart. And let's see. Yeah, I like that. That works. Okay, I like that. Operation Red Block will be a success. Well, hopefully. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right, guys, here's what we have, and I think that looks very, very cool. And if we fly way up into the sky and get kind of far away, the gradient of this rainbow thing is like really coming together. Like, I just love how this whole thing is looking right now. But if we fly back down here to the rainbow, I want to see what color is next, because like, there's nothing outside of red on my rainbow. If I was a betting man, I'd probably say something like a pink or a purple color goes next. What kind of block would look good there? Oh, that could be the one. Mangrove wood. So it'd be like that, and then that, and then that, and then mangrove, and then we can do purple next. Something a little darker, but you get the point. Oh, Farzy the genius. So let's craft a bunch of fireworks, get some XP so my elytra won't break, and head to the mangrove swamp. Oh yeah. Here is the precious material I am looking for. Well, not this. That right there. Yeah. Let's go put this wood to use. What? I guess my elytra needed more XP than I thought. That is why we double check things, kids. Side note, how'd I land in the water? That was like crazy luck. But okay, let's try this again. And just like that, the red layer is complete. Also, why do I keep flying to the iPhone to get the visual for this? There's like so many better places to go, but for some reason, the phone's a good spot. Woo. Well, okay, guys, next up, we have the purple color. But before that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would do whatever the top comment says. And you guys absolutely smashed it. And the top comment I could find told me to survive in a pale garden without any armor. And to make it even more challenging, we're gonna get rid of our totem too. Off to the pale oak garden. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's one of the pale oak biomes up beyond the savanna biome, because I did visit this place when the update first came out. Aha! Here we are. I got the memory of a hawk. Do hawks have good memories? But okay, guys, here's how we're gonna do this. We have 3 goals. Build a pale oak house, craft a resin block, and survive 1 entire night cycle in the pale oak forest. Sounds not impossible, but still pretty scary. But all right, guys, let's get the armor off my body. I don't know if I can use tools and food, but I'm gonna assume I probably shouldn't because it'll be harder. There we go. And I think it's almost nighttime. It's hard to to tell in this biome, but you know what? Let's begin. Okay, well, up here, I'm kind of safe. So I guess I can just get wood this way. Oh, okay, wait. Saplings. Is it possible for these trees to drop apples? Oh, because if so, I could get all my food up here and do it safely. Come on, apples. I'm not seeing any. I need food really badly. And I keep hearing the noises. This is not fun at all. I don't like this challenge anymore. Oh, zombie, I can eat your flesh, can't I? Come here. Come here. Gentle, gentle. I can't reach. Oh, okay, wait. If I get the apple up here, I'm still in the biome, right? If I stay on these leaves and I go get the apple from that, I think that counts. I just gotta be really careful here to not let the skeleton kill me. Protection, protection, protection. Come on, tree, give me an apple. Oh, this is ridiculous. Apple! No! Oh, I dropped it down there. Oh my gosh. On the bright side, the sun is up, so skeletons will go away. Ooh. Whoa, 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 no. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Okay, this will be a good time to go get some food. Sheep, you stay right there. Yes, free food. Oh, there's a whole bunch of you down there. I need seeds because if I get some of these guys, I can then craft a bunch of slabs and I can turn these into a composter like that. Yeah. And then free bone meal. Yes. And if you guys didn't put 2 and 2 together already, I'm going to use that bone meal to make crops and attract the sheep. Boom, boom, boom. Come here, little sheepy. Come here, little sheepy. Oh, and a chicken. Yes, come this way. And now for the moment of truth, we breed you guys up and we collect our food. Hoo-yah! Oh, now I'm sick. This is not going well, guys. But after collecting a semi-decent food supply, it was time to make our house. Okay, nighttime is approaching fast, so I gotta be quick with this. Oh, I'm hearing these guys spawning. Hurry. And let's just make some walls right here. It's gonna be a small house. I don't care. Just gotta make a house. Oh, I'm out of wood. Finish it off. Okay, we are good. Woo. House complete. Now I'll just make a little walkway right here, and I'll make a cute door out of moss, because that's how people do doors in this biome. Woo. Okay, now all I gotta do is get a resin block. And for that, I have a plan. I'm gonna dig out this way and go find a quick tree nearby so I can get another piece of wood. Oh, perfect, right here. Just a little house extension here, don't mind me. But now with this extra wood, we can craft a wooden pickaxe to go down here and get stone, which is going to help us massively for getting this resin. Because now if I just sneak out here, I just gotta find one of those creaking guys. You. All right, I'm gonna smack you. Where's your home? Your home's this way. Just gonna slowly walk over here and not get killed. All right, guy, where's your resin? Looks like it's in here. Okay, you stop it. If I just dig right here, it should appear somewhere. And yes, look at that. If I smack this guy, the resin pops out all over the place right here. Oh my goodness. I just want your resin, bro. Stop being difficult. This may take a minute, but at least it's working. But after a bit more grinding, we have more than enough resin to make our resin block. Also, totally just realized I got way more resin than I actually needed, but who cares? Challenge completed. Get me out of here. But that being said, I've had so much fun reading your suggestions for like challenge ideas. So once again, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will do whatever the top comment says. Not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned someone's gonna give me like too hard of a challenge and actually kill me, but like the video and I guess we're gonna find out. Now it was purple time. So the first purple block I went for was some stripped crimson wood, followed by some magenta wool and concrete, which we used to begin building the roof shape. I don't know, do you guys like those roofs? I'm kind of going for like the castle vibe with like towers on all the sides, but we'll see how it looks. Maybe I'll totally change my mind once again. But now, boys and girls, here's gonna be the cherry on top for the purple layer, which is gonna be amethyst. To find amethyst in Minecraft, you have to go digging into caves and find these amethyst geodes, which are actually pretty rare. And to make matters worse, I've already mined all the geodes in this area because I built a giant amethyst tree over there, which obviously took a lot of amethyst. So we gotta go adventuring. Probably should get some torches and fireworks for this. Okay, Farzy's looking for a big old cave. Could this be our friend or our foe? Where's the amethyst geodes? Hello? Oh, whoa. I haven't seen a big old-fashioned lava lake like this since, like, Minecraft Alpha. But it means nothing without that purple stuff. Where are you? Ow. Oh, jackpot. Let me in. Ow. Oh, look at this beautiful natural amethyst cavern untouched for centuries. I'm mining all of it. And that gave us a grand total of a little over 2.5 stacks. But due to the sheer size of our mansion, we're gonna need a few more of those. So I carried on spelunking caves and finding geodes. Whoa, spawner in the roof? That's new. Oh, it's a trap. Don't kill me. I've had enough of these mobs today. Oh, where are my fireworks? Eat and run. See you later, alligators. One near-death experience later, let's try out this amethyst. How does that look? Oh, that's actually a nice little gradient right there. Although I might put this one in so it has like the roof effect still. So we'll do it like here. And then for the cherry on top, a nice layer of purple concrete. Purple layer complete. Now, we were down to our final color, which was blue. But the blue is gonna serve a much more important purpose than the other colors. You see, we used the other rainbow colors to build up the walls to this mansion. But my plan is to use the blue colors to build up an epic, gigantic roof, thereby completing the exterior. Okay, so first off, we're gonna use some blue wool. And we're gonna start building up right here to make like a giant triangle shape going towards the middle. As a matter of fact, no, we're gonna do purple for a couple blocks, then transition to blue. So like this, and then go to blue, and then we can start like going up this way. Then we can just bring this whole thing across, and that's a good start. Now we're gonna continue on to our next block, which is gonna be lapis. And funny enough, last time I needed lapis, I just took this zombie's pants, but I'm not gonna pants my guy twice. That would be kind of rude. Back to the mines we go. I have no totem. Oh, I need a totem. Oh, that was almost the end of the world. Oh my gosh. Give me my last totem. Thank you. Now let's try that again. Now, I'm not gonna get a whole bunch of lapis because this stuff is kind of annoying to get. But if I can get enough for just a couple of layers, I will be happy. Chicken jockey. Stop! He must have heard about the pantsing. And all that gives us a grand... Well, I can't find a grand total just yet. Oh my gosh, look at all the children. Go back to school. We have a grand total of 55 lapis blocks, which honestly should be enough. Okay, actually, I lied so hard. Let's not die. Let's not die. I enjoy my hardcore world. But after getting more totems at my totem factory, I collected a whole bunch more lapis and put it on the roof. And before I forget, I gotta raise up all these little side towers a little bit. Oh, yeah. And now, just to complete the rainbow, we're gonna get some light blue blocks to put at the very top. And I think the old reliable wool and concrete pattern will work the best. Please have some. Oh, I have a lot. All right, cool. I never know with that wool farm. It's honestly a pretty bad farm. I gotta make a new one soon. Okay, update. I actually did stop because I feel like I can do one more color up there. I think I have one more light blue block that would be perfect for the top. Like, look at it. It's perfect. If we do concrete, then wool, then ice, it perfectly segues into like the lightest blue in the game. Wait, that says packed ice, not blue ice. Hold on. Where's the blue ice? I'm pretty sure it spawns underwater. Oh, wait, that's it right there. Give me all the blue ice. And yeah, that's much better. I like it. Now we just gotta go scuba diving. Are there so many polar bears here? I can't help but feel like this is something I did, but I don't remember it at all. I don't know who I'm more concerned for, the polar bears or my own brain. But now it was time to finish off the roof with ice, as well as build up the middle part of the roof, which I used white wool for. Ooh, that looks so sick from down here. Yes. Although I kind of want to see if I can build like a tower here on the side, just because we have all this open space right here. So let's start off with some purple, then swirl in some blue wool, and basically, I'm just gonna mimic the color pattern we got for the entire tower. Oh, it appears that's the top. But I did not finish it yet. I still need something else up here. So, how about some diamond blocks? And unlike my joke earlier, this time I'm actually gonna be broke. Whoa, what are you? Underground portal? Well, that's kind of cool. Hey, can you stop it? Oh, shoot, I might actually die right now. Quick, golden apple, eat. Go away. I'm just trying to make a cool house. Why is everyone against me today? I guess the Enderman is too. Oh. That was scary. Oh, but you guys can't stop me. Look at all these diamonds. And that is all the diamonds I own. But we can officially say the blue layer is complete. Which also means the outside is done, so we can begin working on the interior of this mansion. And I have some sick ideas for it. So the plan for this interior is very simple. This mansion is gonna contain 9 rooms stretched across 3 different floors. So after adding in some final touches to the outside, it was time to place down the floors. And for the first floor, we're gonna build it out of prismarine just to kind of color match how the stairs are. Which also means I should probably get rid of these and just put this all the way across. Also, these mobs are endless, so I'm gonna put down some torches here as well. Now we're gonna have to split this big room into 3 smaller rooms. And I think probably the best way to do that is just to raise up more of this wall pattern and just make like indoor walls too. What do you guys think? I think they agree. Look at them, they're so excited. Oh, who is that I see? Hello, buddy, what are you doing here? Do you got anything good for me? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, he actually despawned. That's crazy for once. But all right, let's fill in some walls and hello mobs. I guess I gotta put torches up here too. All right, guys, I get it. All right, so first we have our cyan concrete powder, then our oxidized copper, and a few blocks later, the walls are done. And not to be a complainer, but you guys have no idea how long this took to get all these sponges. This was like a 6-hour process, but I'm not complaining. Well, kinda. Okay, maybe I am. Carrying on, we then built our second floor, which was built out of bamboo wood, and then our third floor, which was made of red sandstone. But okay, it's time to now fill this whole mansion up with tons of rich people mansion things. Starting off in this first room where I want to build a giant indoor pool because rich people seem to have those. So let's just cut open a giant big space like this. And I brought a whole bunch of sea lanterns so I can line this pool with really nice expensive lighting. And I wasn't exactly sure what to put at the bottom of the pool, but I think stone will probably do the trick. So just bring this down, then just round it off here, and hopefully that looks good. Without the water, it kind of looks like a dungeon for my enemies to sit in, but hopefully filling it up will change that. And boom. Wait, no, it's uneven. Bro, how did I mess that up? There we go. Much better. And after adding in some decorations, the pool room was complete. Then we carried on to the next room, building a very expensive lounge area, followed by a fancy home gym room. And the only reason I made the gym is because my pet chicken Broderick needs to get in shape. Come on, Broderick, we're getting you a gym membership. And stay. Now, go get buff. I'll come back and check on you later. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's going to bench press. Broderick, my boy, I'm proud of you. Now, let's segue ourselves up to the second floor. And for this floor, I wanted to put more mansion necessities. So I built a giant bedroom for me and any guests that want to stay over, followed by a library room and a blacksmith room so we could craft and heal tools and armor. And of course, I need to find a way to get from the first floor to the second floor without just bashing in a window and flying in. So maybe I can make like a giant spiral staircase here on the middle. On the middle, I mean in the middle. My brain is tired. This has been a long episode. And that's much better. A fully color-coded spiral staircase, which is a great segue into building our final floor, which is this red-colored floor. And I have a pretty sick idea for this. I feel like one of the richest things someone could have in a mansion is an exotic pet. And right now, we don't have any of those. No offense, Broderick. So we're gonna craft some buckets and go make a gigantic indoor aquarium. The ultimate rich person flex. Step 1, I need to go find a giant warm ocean. Oh, this could be it. This looks promising. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I see land. Wait, no, I was right. Look, warm ocean. Yeah. So let's get a whole bunch of water. And now it's time to go fish hunting. And no, I'm not doing the snorkel again. I can't be asked. I can barely breathe in that thing. Come on, where are the exotic fish? Bruh, I literally don't see a single one. What? Where are all my fish at? Wait, I see one. Oh, and you look very exotic, Mr. Pink and Blue. Come here. One exotic fish down. And many more to go. Now let's build our tank. And this thing is going to be absolutely massive because the room is so big and the whole room is for this thing. So I might as well ball out. Now let's throw some slabs on top to make it pretty. And now it's fish time. Wait, actually, hold on. No, wait. I think they're gonna swim away and die. No, come here. I didn't think I'd throw. No! Perhaps I should fill the tank with water before the fish. A few bone meals later, here is our exotic fish tank. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the visibility here is a little bit tough because of all the seagrass, but what do I care? I have a mansion. I can just buy the fish with all my wealth and stuff, because that's how being rich probably feels, right? Probably. Now, it was finally time for our final 2 rooms of the mansion, which ended up being a bow and arrow target range and a gem room to store all of our rich blocks. But ladies and gentlemen, I can now officially say this rainbow mansion is 100% complete. Oh, just look at it. It is amazing. What a project. Oh, also Broderick. I forgot. He's still in the gym. Oh, Broderick, how are those gains coming? Oh, dear. Broderick, how long was I gone, buddy? Oh my gosh, you got really big. Did I ever tell you how much I love you? I gotta go. By the way, I hate chicken. It's gross. Bye. But that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. Today, I'm building a giant chocolate factory filled up with all different candy-themed rooms, including a massive chocolate river. And I already have the perfect spot to build this thing. So I began terraforming a nice big area for us to build upon. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Now, let's take some grass and build a chocolate factory outline. Oh yeah, this is going to be a massive factory. So if I was gonna pull this crazy build off, I needed to go get some candy themed inspiration. So I hopped in my car and drove down to a nearby candy shop who actually built their store out of candy. The perfect inspiration. And after studying all the different colors and textures of the candy, I was ready to go build. Also, I may have eaten an outrageous amount of candy while I was out there, but who cares? It's for the video. So, I think the perfect blocks for this factory are going to be purple and yellow concrete, as well as a bunch of stone, so we have some color variation. And to nobody's surprise, I don't have any of that, except for you. Let's do this. First off, a quick little pit stop at my concrete farm, because this farm is absolutely overpowered. Oh yeah. And now, we're going to hit the mines to collect our stone. And as I collect the rest of these materials, please subscribe and hit the bell. All right, I would say that's probably enough blocks to start with. Now, let's see what we can do with them. So, we're gonna start off by replacing these grass blocks with tuff, and then raising up the walls with stone bricks. Actually, maybe I should put this like 1 block in so the building has more like dimension to it. Yeah, that's better. So after raising up this simple wall pattern, I sprinkled in some other cool blocks, like polished andesite, smooth stone, and even a little bit of cyan terracotta. Now we're gonna hop onto the roof and put our purple concrete to use by placing it here across this entire platform. And the reason we're doing this is once the roofs are all complete, I can then continue scaling up these walls over here and make the factory super tall and epic. And a little bit later, here is what we got. So, what do you guys think? I add in a ton of details like some purple concrete powder, like some yellow roofs up there, and of course, just made it significantly taller. But it's still pretty bland, so I'm gonna add a few more details on the front of this thing, like some small purple towers, a big yellow front window, some realistic factory pipes, and last but certainly not least, a grand master entrance. I'm just kidding. 3, 2, 1, main entrance is done. Well, almost done. But now if we fly far away, this thing looks unreal. The perfect building for our chocolate factory. Wait, actually, I just realized I didn't actually build the back of the factory. I just built the front of it. Which means if we're gonna accomplish all of our plans today, I'm probably gonna need to expand this thing. So I collected a ton of materials and created this giant custom terrain to put the rest of the factory on. Then I built out the sides with these super long extension pieces and these unique rounded corner buildings. And finally, I built a giant cube in the back so we have a huge area for all the candy rooms. Okay, that took me like 24 hours to complete, but ladies and gentlemen, this factory is complete. Oh, just look at it. It's marvelous. And it looks like the sheep are eating all my grass. Bad boy. I still have the door here. I don't know why I kept this here, but I kind of love it. But now, with the factory exterior complete, it is time for the fun part, which is making all the candy-themed rooms. So, inside of this factory, my goal is to build 9 unique rooms to include things like a lollipop garden, cotton candy clouds, and a delicious ice cream sundae room, which are being marked by these red wool squares. All right, so the first thing we need to do is build a giant hallway so we can access all the rooms. So let's collect some more blocks and extend this floor all the way across the factory. Now we're just gonna raise the walls up and make an entrance into each room. And as for these strange holes I left in here, we're gonna get to these later. Farzy has a sick idea. Okay, enough third person talking. Let's keep building. And there we go. As you can see, we built some really cool smooth stone walls and these really fancy pillars and archways just for the cherry on top. Now to make these doors. So for each door, I want to use this deep slate to make like a grand entrance, almost like an archway like that up there, but in the door itself. Carrying on, let's raise these things up a little bit. Then we're gonna take out some deep slate stairs and kind of play with the texture a bit, something like this. No, I can do better. Now, this is how you make an entrance into a candy room. Now, let's go make like 8 more of these things. But after building all 9 of these entrances, we encountered a problem. I realized that these current wool outlines were actually gonna be a bit too small. Because after all, I had some big plans for these candy rooms. So after doing this weird thing called math, I created an entirely new factory layout that gives a ton of space for every single room. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, with all these rooms ready to roll, it is officially candy time. Starting off right here with a licorice room. A giant room dedicated to farming these tall red and black licorice stalks. So, after studying the shape and texture of this candy, I had the perfect idea for this room. So this room is gonna need red and black terracotta for the licorice, a bunch of crimson nelium for the floor, and just a ton of these random nether blocks for decorations. Oh, wait, that's not the right block at all. That's like a skeleton's face. What block is this? Chiseled nether brick? How do I have this? Who scammed me? But all right, let's get some blocks. First off, let's get our terracotta. Now, I'm already seeing tons of red, which is really good. Oh, I also have a beacon here. Oh my gosh. We are going to collect this stuff at lightning speed. Oh, perhaps too quick. My inventory is full. Sorry. That's much better. That should be good. Now I just gotta get some black terracotta. I am not seeing anything. Looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Oh, squids, where are you? I need to borrow your ink for black dye. Oh, hello there. Give me your ink sack. Thank you. Oh, what are you? Bro, you're in the wrong family, bro. Have you seen a mirror recently, bro? You're not blue. I kind of feel bad for him. He's like a misfit. Well, misfit no more. I'm taking you home with me. It's fine. He hates the ocean anyways. And perfect. Now all that's left is a quick nether adventure to get our nylium and our nether bricks. Hello, Nether City. Looking beautiful as always. But we're on a mission. Oh, yeah. This is the stuff we're looking for. Crimson Nylium. That's the wrong pickaxe. 1 second. There we go. Much better. You know what, guys? These hanging vines might be a perfect licorice block to add in too. Like, look at that. It literally looks like licorice. I am stealing all of these. Hey. I don't care. I'm taking it. And now for the final piece of the puzzle, I'm taking some nether brick. Oh, that's actually a very bad place to start mining. Let's try this somewhere else, shall we? Like right over here. Perfect. So let's lay down this Nylium floor. Nylium? I don't even know how to say this word. But whatever it is, it looks like candy. Okay, if I just hear zombies in every wall, like what is the point of lighting? Oh, well, I guess there is no lighting in here. I'm sorry, sir. I'll take care of that later. Now we're gonna take out our terracotta and we're gonna make some of these giant licorice stalks. But I think how I want to do this is I want to like swirl black and red because like licorice is like twisty. It's like tangly. You know what I mean? So in my head, it should look kind of like this. Right? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I actually don't hate that. It kind of looks like a giant worm as well, but I see it as licorice. So I built a few more of the licorice stalks. Some with terracotta and others with nether wart. And it looked absolutely epic. Now I'm gonna take out my nether brick and I'm actually gonna coat the walls in this stuff just to make it look all red and licorice-y. That's probably not a word, but you get the idea. Oh, that is glorious. It just makes the licorice pop so much more. It looks like way more colorful and epic now. Oh, I love it. Now, last but not least, all we gotta do is sprinkle some little licorice all over the ground and these vines up on the ceiling, I think. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yes, this is perfect. Oh. Okay, that's enough licorice. But after getting a new totem and putting some bone meal down, our licorice room is complete. On to the next room. A beautiful lush forest where all the trees are replaced with giant delicious lollipops. And I'm not just talking about little small lollipops like this guy. I'm talking about those big swirly ones like this bad boy. So, for the floor of this forest, I'm gonna use moss and then use some glass to make like a river in the middle. Then on top of this land, we're gonna use fences and concrete to make giant lollipops. Oh, do you want a lollipop? Wait, actually, you look very similar to that lollipop color. Yeah, that's right. Don't read the ingredients on my candy. Let's just say these lollipops are organic. Let's go get some materials. So first off, I need to find a lush cave to get a whole bunch of this moss right here. Because I mean, I could just take all this moss, but I like my land. To the caves we go. So I scoured all the nearby caves until I finally found a lush cave. Oh, what is that I see? I think we found what we're looking for. I'll be taking a whole bunch of this. Now we're just gonna mine some lapis for our blue glass. And finally, some spruce wood from the nearby forest for our lollipop sticks. And of course, we also got a whole bunch of fences and concrete. All right, let's go build this thing. All right, so first off, we're gonna raise up the moss and make a nice kind of like mountainous hilly area. Because after all, this is gonna be a forest. Yeah, I'd say that looks like normal-ish terrain. I mean, it's not perfect, but neither am I. Carrying on, as you can see, I left these giant gaps here because here is where the river is gonna go using our light blue glass. Although I am realizing as I place this, it's very see-through. Probably because that's how glass works. So instead, how about we put some light blue concrete underneath here so it has kind of like a backdrop. And now with the river looking absolutely spectacular, it's now time for our main attraction, which is going to be the giant lollipop trees. So basically, I'm just gonna raise this like trunk thing up, probably like 4 or 5 blocks tall. And now I'm gonna have to make my swirly lollipop idea. So I'm gonna just make like a circle and just kind of like literally just like swirl it like that, I think. A lot of swirling of blocks today. This is like a new thing for me. And there we go. Nice and swirly. Now I'm just gonna make a whole bunch more of these using all different colors of concrete. That looks unreal. Oh, this thing came out so good. Look at these bad boys. They're actually like amazing. But as I was building that, I did think of one more detail I want to add, which is perfect. These crimson mushrooms, because they look kind of like really stubby lollipops. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, guys, this place looks pretty much all good on the terrain side of things. So all that's left is just to build some custom walls. And for that, I used some of our excess red terracotta to smelt it into glazed terracotta, which, when mixed with the white concrete, made a super cool candy background. Lollipop forest complete. Carrying on, our next room was the gingerbread village, which, as the name suggests, is a room full of gingerbread houses and giant candy canes. But unfortunately, I don't have a real-life visual of a gingerbread house because it's not winter. But fear not, because a few years ago, I built a gigantic gingerbread house in Minecraft. So I actually have real Minecraft inspiration instead, which is gonna make this gingerbread room super easy. So the main block I used for this was a bunch of mud bricks and then quartz. And for the giant candy canes, looks like wool was our block of choice. But all right, let's go get some materials, starting off with our packed mud. Oh, there it is, the mangrove swamp, which is the perfect place to get a whole bunch of this mud. Packed mud. Oh, I need wheat. What? Well, this may take longer than I thought, but we gotta do it. And this is what we're talking about. Now we just need to go to the Nether to get our quartz. But after collecting all of our quartz and some red wool, I was ready to build this gingerbread village. So, since this is a gingerbread village, we're gonna start by putting the gingerbread blocks themselves on the ground. And now this is gonna be the perfect contrast for using mud bricks as the walls. But of course, I still gotta find a way to incorporate all this icing. So maybe I'll like break up some of this and just put like an icing strip like down the middle. And I guess we'll just kind of see how that looks. Okay, well, it looks awesome, but that took me like 2 hours to do. So was it worth it? Probably not, but it looks cool, so I like it. And finally, I had to turn this gingerbread room into a gingerbread village, which required me to build all these houses, roads, and giant candy canes. And there we are, a beautiful gingerbread house village going down the street where we have all these beautiful buildings and candy cane spires. Oh, and this thing, I also built like a deconstructed house where like they're in the process of building it because it is gingerbread and everyone builds a gingerbread house. Get it? It's like a pun. I'm not funny, am I? But I would say this room is just about... I was gonna say complete, but I have an idea. BRB, if we're gonna have a gingerbread village, I need some gingerbread men. And I think these little brown bunnies make the perfect gingerbread man. Come here. Get over here. Yes, I got one. You guys see the vision, right? He's small, he's kind of tan, like he looks like a gingerbread cookie. Don't worry, I'm not gonna eat you. I'm just gonna lock you away for a long time. I think it's perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our gingerbread men. All right, everybody, be free. Go enjoy your new home. No escaping, no escaping, no escaping. I got my eyes on you guys. Gingerbread village complete. Now, with the first 3 rooms out of the way, it was time for our 4th room, which is gonna be our cotton candy cloud room. But the problem is, because of the gingerbread village and the chocolate river that's gonna go in there, there's not really much space in this area. So we're gonna have to get creative. So we dug deep into the earth and transformed all this unused land into a giant empty room. All right, now let's go build some cotton candy clouds. And to do that, I got some real cotton candy, which was actually really helpful. But now my hands are all sticky. Okay, so first off, since we're making cotton candy clouds, I want it to kind of be like floating in the sky. So I think it'd be pretty cool if we used blue blocks to be like the sky, then the clouds can sit on top of it. Now, if I'm correct, I think I might have some light blue concrete in here somewhere. Ooh, okay, I got a lot of the powder, which I guess works. Yeah, why not? Let's use this. And then for the actual cotton candy itself, we're gonna use light blue wool and pink wool. Soft, fluffy, and looks delicious. Kids, don't eat wool, just for clarity. Let's get to building. Hey, go back in your room. Where you going? That's what I thought. Stupid gingerbread man, go. All right, you know what? I don't care anymore. Be free if you want. So after placing our sky blocks on the floor, I began filling up this room with puffy cotton candy clouds. I mean, it looks good, but something is still missing here. I wouldn't say this is cotton candy material yet. Wait, I got it. Candy colored glass all over this thing. And let's see how that would look. I don't even need to say it. That is the move. Now it looks more fuzzy and realistic. Well, minus the lines on the glass. Oh well, good enough for me. And that is much better. Oh, but wait, one more thing. I'm sorry. I just realized every sky has a sun. So I need to build one. I mean, come on, guys. That's a pretty good idea, right? Cotton candy cloud room complete. And now that we've built these 4 rooms, the factory is just about halfway done. But before we carry on to these other rooms, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would do whatever the top comment says. And you guys absolutely smashed it. And the top comment I saw told me to go to the Nether with no items and only come back when I get a new portal, which definitely sounds terrifying, but a deal is a deal. Step 1, take all my gear and put it in a shulker box. Step 2, run really far away and make a brand new Nether portal. And step 3, light the portal, throw the flint and steel away, and survive. All right, where are we? Oh, okay, hello. That is a clutch spawn right next to a fortress and Nether trees. Gimme this wood. Sticks, and then we can make some wooden tools. Okay, I gotta go straight speedrun style now. I gotta find a way to get stone tools and iron tools. Is this a stone? Can I make stone with this? Please, 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 please. No. But maybe if I go inside this fortress, there'll be some loot in here. I am so afraid right now because, oh, there's a chest. Never mind. Gold, not really helpful, but it is armor, so I'll take it. I see another chest. More gold. Okay, this is not really helpful. But on the bright side, I can at least craft some armor. But we gotta find some iron fast. Oh, and food. Oh, no. Oh, you guys like me now because I'm wearing gold. Oh, that's so clutch. Wait, actually, can you guys, like, give me stuff with that? Oh, I thought it was netherite. Okay, never mind. But okay, that's a strat. Get gold, trade with the pigmen. Nope, Blaze. Nope. I'm really not enjoying this challenge right now. Please. Iron. Oh, which means I can make a shield. That is so clutch. How do I do this? Okay, let's go find some food and some gold. Oh, even better, diamonds. Okay, that means I can make a pickaxe, which means I can get obsidian. And I have flint and steel. Oh, we're like halfway there. Let me just break out of here, mine some gold, and grab some mushrooms for mushroom stew. And perfect. Wait a second. Oh, that could be a ruined portal. Come on. This is my ticket out of here. Oh, it is. Okay, how much do I got? I got 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that gonna work? Because that guy's there. Oh, it does. Wait, it does? Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh, also, what's in here? Oh, no. Go away. Oh, no. Not like this. Let me go. Okay, bye. Ooh, okay, we're safe. That was a close call. But you guys know the drill. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will once again do whatever the top comment says. Please do not make it too hard. But now it's time for us to finish the rest of this factory. Starting off with a rock candy room, which looks really similar to an amethyst geode. Like, look at this thing. So as you can probably expect, we found some geodes and mined a whole bunch of amethyst. And then began transforming one of these rooms into a giant shiny amethyst cave. Not to have a big ego, but I think this is the greatest build of all time. Like, come on, guys. Rock candy room complete. Now, it was almost time for our giant chocolate river. All we had to do was just complete these last few candy rooms. So after Googling some other candy ideas, I decided to make a cookie room filled up with giant chocolate chip cookies, a sticky caramel room using honey blocks and resin, and an ice cream room that had a giant bowl of ice cream in the middle. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, with all 8 8 candy rooms out of the way, it is now time for our grand finale, which is the giant chocolate river. But if we're gonna make this chocolate river, I'm gonna need a ton of brown dye. Mostly because I used all of mine in this giant cookie room. But don't you worry, Farzy has a plan. So, to get brown dye, we need to get cocoa beans. So, since this is a chocolate factory, I figure, why not make a giant cocoa farm inside of it? Thereby making this place a real, fully functional chocolate factory. All right, so first off, we're gonna fly over here to this nearby jungle to get cocoa beans. Because if we're gonna make a massive chocolate farm, I'm gonna need a lot of them. And by a lot, I mean more than one. I don't see any. Aha! I see you! Now we just need like a few hundred more of those. It's time to explore the jungle. Okay, we're good. Stop! No, we're not. Now, we're good. Now, I just gotta pick a location of where the chocolate farm's gonna go. My first idea was to put it in the chocolate river room, but it's gonna be kind of an ugly farm, right? So I kind of want to hide it somewhere less visible. Oh. Wait a second. I think I might have an idea. Most real-life factories have giant chimneys on top, and our chocolate factory does not. So I farmed up a whole bunch of purple and yellow concrete and started building some giant chimneys. So I'm thinking something kind of like this, where it's like one main circle tower in the middle and then 2 smaller ones on the outside. Now we just need to build this thing up really tall and have it go through the clouds, because I did not realize how tall this build is. And that is one gigantic chimney. Which also makes me think maybe I shouldn't make these all so big, because that's gonna be a lot of trips to my concrete farm. And I think that should suffice. But now, the whole reason we even did this build is so we can put our cocoa bean factory inside of the giant chimney. So first off, let's break open this entire roof, which is gonna give the cocoa beans a straight shot down to the factory. So my plan is to put the cocoa beans on a log like how they normally are, but then behind it put a piston down that can push it and hopefully break these things. Let's see. Oh yeah, that works. So basically, I just need to make a really big version of that farm. So after collecting some redstone, slime balls, and jungle wood, we began building this giant farm contraption. I actually decided to add 4 farms. There's one on each side, so it's even better, but this thing is a very big redstone contraption. It's complicated. It hurt my brain, but it should work. But there's only one way to find out. Let's place the button and click it. And yup, if you can see that, all of these things are indeed moving. Oh, but now I gotta put all the cocoa beans on the side of this thing. I didn't fully think this through yet. And okay, that task is done. But as we let our cocoa beans grow, I connected the redstone into the factory. And okay, this thing is looking very massive and very sick. So basically, we have this redstone line that goes all the way up to our cocoa bean farm, all the way up there. And then inside the factory, it all connects to one button where if I flick that button with an arrow, the whole thing's gonna start and give me cocoa beans. Now, all we gotta do is make a collection system for all the cocoa to drop into. And perfect. All right, guys, let's try this thing. Let's assemble our arrow, aim correctly, and let's get infinite cocoa beans. Come on. Oh, I see him. I see him. Yes. Yo, my chocolate factory actually works. And oh my gosh, there's so many stacks. Okay, this is a fire farm, which now means we have enough chocolate to make our chocolate river. So when I picture a chocolate river, I imagine this lush green area with a rich chocolate river right in the middle of it. So I'm thinking lime wool and concrete for the pasture, and a whole bunch of different brown blocks for the chocolate river itself. And as you guys can see, I'm thinking brown glass would be a really cool addition. So all right, let's go grab some blocks and build this thing. All right, let's do this. So first off, we used our green blocks to make this nice hilly terrain. Then we filled up this empty channel with chocolate river blocks. And finally, we built this pipe in the wall for the chocolate river to flow out of. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I can officially say our chocolate river is complete. which will be the new home to our old friend, Mr. Misfit Fish. You enjoy it here, buddy. It's much better than the ocean. And if you guys remember, I did have these holes in the factory that I didn't do anything with yet, but let's change that. In every single hole, I want to make a little chocolate pool so anyone in the factory can come get free chocolate whenever they want at these little pod pool thingies. Oh yeah, that looks sick. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we are now officially done with the entire chocolate factory. So that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye. Minecraft desserts are so boring. I'm more of an ice cream guy. So today, I'm gonna collect thousands of blocks to create the biggest ice cream sundae in Minecraft history. All in Minecraft Hardcore. Oh, and I'm gonna create this Minecraft sundae in real life too. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, where are we gonna build this thing? Well, over here is a giant pizza and a giant burger, so maybe somewhere around here would make the most sense. I like it. So I began chopping down trees to make room for our sundae. Oh, I'm so excited for this build. I love ice cream. And yes, I'm a grown man. I don't care. And that should be a pretty good spot. I think he agrees. So, if I was gonna build this entire ice cream sundae, I was gonna need a plan. So after doing some research, I mapped out the 7 main components that make up an ice cream sundae. So the first part of our sundae is gonna be a massive ice cream bowl. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't like cones. They're just so messy. So when I picture an ice cream bowl, I imagine those old-fashioned blue glass ones that you'd find in an ice cream parlor. So I tried to go find one in real life, but I couldn't find one because it's not 1970 anymore. So instead, we're gonna have to use our imagination. Let's go get some blue glass. So first off, we're gonna need a whole bunch of sand to smelt into glass, and of course some blue dye, which we can get by actually bone mealing in a swamp biome and getting these blue orchids. Ba-bam! Oh, wait, that's light blue dye. It's fine, that'll work. And as I finish crafting our glass, please subscribe and hit the bell. Now, let's build this thing. So why don't we start by making a giant circular shape, and then we can slowly start raising it up to make kind of like a handle shape, and then make the actual bowl and like come out like this. Let's see what we can do here. All right, these zombies really don't want me to build this bowl. I think they prefer cones. And a long time later, I would say that is one good-looking ice cream bowl. But now it's time... Wait. It's time to serve up some ice cream. And yes, I spent real money on this outfit. So the most important part of any ice cream sundae is the ice cream. So we're gonna build that first. So let's grab some grass and let's see if we can make some nice outlines for these ice cream scoops. Whoa, that looks like some kind of science project geometry formula. But I think you guys get the idea. 3 delicious round scoops of ice cream. Well, after the dirt's gone. Now, I think our ice cream is gonna have the classic Neapolitan look to it, which basically means part vanilla, part chocolate, and part strawberry. So starting off with our vanilla scoop, we're actually gonna be using bone blocks. Simply because it has the perfect color for like a creamy white ice cream block. So let's go collect some bones. If we can find a few of these soul sand biomes, they have a super high chance of spawning fossils. Come on, soul sand, where are you? Oh, wait, this is not what I meant. This is literally the smallest biome I've ever seen. What is this? I'm gonna need something bigger than that. Oh, here is what we're talking about. Fossils come to Farzy. And about 1 hour later, we have 5 stacks. That's not even close to enough. Maybe a simple skeleton XP farm will be a little more efficient. Yeah, this is much easier. Now let's get to building. So very simply, I'm gonna take these bone blocks and just kind of build up these patterns. And then we're gonna keep rounding this thing out, making a giant circle. And I think we absolutely nailed the shape of this thing. The only funky thing is that there are giant holes in the side, but that's intentional, so these other scoops can kind of like seamlessly flow in there. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it does to me. But this is not just some fake sundae. It has to be realistic. So, what's the main ingredient in vanilla ice cream? Pretty sure there's no vanilla in Minecraft. But what about sugar? That sounds pretty accurate to me. So let's fly into our scoop and put down some of our real ingredients. And yes, we're doing this for all of our ice cream ingredients. Now, our vanilla ice cream is actually legit. Wait, what am I doing? It's ice cream. I need milk. All right, cows, where you at? You're coming with me. Sorry, lactose intolerant people. I'm not doing your weird oat, almond, tofu ice cream substitute. It tastes so bad. Wait, where are the rest of you? Oh, okay, that's cool. I love this. This is going great. Get your cow butts up here. Thank you. And our first scoop of ice cream is officially complete. On to the next one, which is gonna be the classic chocolate ice cream. But as you guys can probably already tell, Minecraft has a lot of brown blocks in the game. So I'm not sure which is the best chocolate looking block. No. Definitely no. Ooh, you know what? A brown mushroom block might actually be a good ice cream block. Kinda looks like a creamy ice cream texture. You know what? We're doing it. Please, 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 please. And there's no brown mushrooms. Okay, well, I picked the hardest block to get. So instead, we're gonna have to fly to the dark oak forest and collect it by hand. Let the chopping commence. Come to think of it, I should have used the stem blocks for the white ice cream too. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have, for obvious reasons. Do I have any other totems in here? No, I don't. Maybe I need to be a little more careful. Chicken jockey. Ah! Okay, you know what? I'm sick of this place. I'm gonna go get my mushrooms somewhere else. So, my plan B was to go to my good old-fashioned mushroom farm. But this farm still seemed kinda slow for how many mushrooms we actually needed. So instead, I laid down a ton of dirt and built the biggest brown mushroom farm I've ever seen. This should make things much easier. Now, let's go build some chocolate ice cream. And I can officially say the mushroom blocks were the right call. And also, if we fly inside, now you can see why I left this hole in here, because like I mentioned earlier, this has a beautiful flow between the two scoops, and it looks very natural. Hey, don't escape. No, you are a vanilla cow for the vanilla ice cream. Okay, you know what? Maybe some walls here would be handy. No escapees. And now, we just gotta get some chocolate ice cream ingredients, which is gonna be pretty easy because everybody knows that chocolate anything has cocoa in it. And thanks to the chocolate factory I made last episode, this will be very easy. I just gotta shoot this button right here, and that should give us infinite cocoa beans flowing from the sky. Oh yeah. Now I can't actually craft cocoa bean blocks, which honestly, Minecraft, you kind of fumbled that one. So instead, we're just gonna spam item frames everywhere. Chocolate scoop complete. And then for the final strawberry scoop, we took a pit stop in the cherry biome to get some of this pink wood, which made a phenomenal strawberry block. And of course, for the strawberry ingredient, I think the most obvious one would be sweet berries. Get it? Because like strawberries, sweet berries, they're both berries. I think that'll work perfectly. Well, as soon as they grow, but they will. But now, this is how our ice cream looks. Which also reminds me, we need 2 more servings of cows. And what better place to go than the Mushroom Island to get some mushroom cows? Because you would make a beautiful strawberry cow, and your son can come too, I guess. And you, sir, would make a great chocolate cow. Right this way. Well, also, I need more than just 2 cows. So I hope you guys are hungry. This might take a while. Now, all of our ice cream flavors have their very own cows, which means our ice cream scoops are officially complete. Now, if our goal was to build the world's biggest ice cream, we'd be all done. But we gotta turn this ice cream into an ice cream sundae, which is significantly more delicious. Now, when I was doing my ice cream sundae research, I was seeing a lot of bananas in these sundaes. Now, me personally, I don't really do bananas in my ice cream, but if that's what the majority of you guys do, then we're gonna build it. So bananas are normally yellow, but that's also accounting for the peel, which I don't think you guys eat that. But for the inside of a banana, I think end stone is actually a pretty perfect looking block. So we have to hit the end. Cannonball! Yeah, so close. And all right, here we are in Banana Land. That'd be a fire theme park idea. Just like a bunch of water slides shaped like bananas.
No.
Maybe I should keep my thoughts to myself. But now all we gotta do is just mine a whole bunch of this stuff. Go heal up my half-broken tools at the Enderman XP farm. And go create some giant bananas. Let's see how this thing is gonna come out. I have complete and utter confidence in this. I may have spoke too soon. I mean, we're getting there, but something about this just is like too flat. Broderick. Hi, you're a smart fella. Can I have some help with some geometry? Oh, what a guy. All right, let's go. Sounds good to me. Okay, so first we're gonna chop the middle a little bit and then fill in these gaps a little bit lower so there's like a dip in the banana. Right, Broderick? Hey, Broderick, can you hear me, Broderick? Whatever. Smartest chicken in the world, but can't hear anything. But then he told me to raise up these ends a little bit to give it more of a curve shape. And if Broderick was correct, actually, that is a banana. Okay, buddy, I'm proud of you. You did a really good job with that. Here, have some chicken. What a good dog. But after building our first banana, I then built a second one in the back and covered it in yellow candles. Simply because there's really no other ingredient in Minecraft that looks like a banana. So these will have to do. Bananas complete. Which now leads us to one of the most underrated parts of a sundae. The syrups that go on top of the ice cream. And like most ice cream sundaes, my plan here is to make one different syrup for every single scoop. So our first syrup is going to be some yummy red fruit sauce. And what better place to find red blocks than this red forest in the nether? And I think these guys are gonna do the trick. All right, so obviously we're gonna put our fruit sauce on top of our strawberry ice cream. And I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do this, so I'm just gonna kind of like drip this down this way. And that actually looks really good. I love the color. It looks runny. Like, it really looks like a syrup on top of this ice cream. So yeah, I'd say we did a pretty good job with that. But wait, we still need our ingredients. And since it's a fruit sauce, we may need to use the only fruit I know in Minecraft. I've never eaten watermelon sauce before, but it's all we got. Also, I hate this collared shirt. It's so uncomfortable. Fine, I'll keep the hat and the apron on. Fruit sauce complete. Moving on to our next sauce, we're gonna build some hot fudge for the chocolate ice cream. So hot fudge is normally made up of two important things: heat and fudge.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
But I think you guys already knew that part. Okay, I definitely like brown concrete. It's very like chocolatey, but also brown terracotta might look a little more of like that fudge texture and color. Oh, this one's really tough, but I'm gonna go with the brown terracotta. I gotta keep this bad boy realistic. Now we just gotta find a way to turn these fudge blocks into hot fudge blocks. And I think I have an idea. So if we craft a whole bunch of buckets and then go down to a cave system, we can find pretty much all the hot blocks we would ever need. Oh, wait, that's a trap. I take it back. This is a horrible idea. Water. Okay, we're good. Maybe that was a sign to not use hot lava. Or maybe it wasn't. Are mushroom blocks flammable? All right. I think we're good. Everybody cross your fingers, okay? So let's bring this brown terracotta down this way and wrap it all the way around. And now it's time to put in our lava. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Perhaps I can place it down, just kind of like guide it with blocks down a certain way. Okay, now you're just gonna stop right here. Oh, wait. Okay, that's not working. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, man. Oh no. Wait, I made a grave mistake. Oh gosh, are you gonna get stuck in the bowl? Oh, it's gonna go further. Wait, code red. Give me that back. Oh, and I started a forest fire. This is just going very wonderful right now. Maybe we just hide the lava inside the sauce. Something like this. Yeah, that is much safer. Hot fudge sauce complete. And for our last scoop of ice cream, we're gonna do caramel sauce. And for this, we're gonna be using our resin factory to get a whole bunch of resin blocks. Because I think these are going to make a perfect caramel color. Ba-bam! Though we're probably gonna need more than 28 resin blocks, so let's go grind some more. Just gotta wait for the sun to set, and that's when our resin boys start showing up. Give me the good stuff. Now, let's go finish this thing off. And after placing down all of our resin, I collected some honey bottles to use as our caramel sauce ingredient. And now we can officially say all of our syrups are complete. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of these. These came out so good. Now, we're moving on to one of the most iconic parts of any ice cream sundae, which is the whipped cream. And after studying some real-life whipped cream, I felt pretty confident. So first and foremost, the most obvious whipped cream block, in my opinion, is gonna be snow blocks. So let's collect a whole bunch of this. Oh, wait, these are snowballs. I wanted snow blocks. I mean, I could just do that, but that's kind of a waste of time. So I need Silk Touch. Hello, villagers. I'm looking for the villager who sells the enchanted books. Is it you? No, you look busy. Definitely not you. You're just a farmer. Oh, he's gonna come beat me up. Come on, try me. I mean what I said. You're just a farmer. You'll never be Farzy. Oh, but you might be the guy I'm looking for. Hello. Okay, sorry to exclude you guys. I can trade with you too if you want. Weaponsmith. Would he trade shovels? Oh, that could be faster. First off, let's get some emeralds for this wheat. Then we'll grab some coal to make some more trades. And we're just gonna keep trading until we find some Silk Touch. Okay, well, I guess this guy does not trade shovels after all. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I just wasted so much time. And now we just gotta build this thing. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna raise up all this whipped cream into this like kind of tall shape in the middle. Something like that. But then we also need to kind of add more ripples here. Because as you guys know, when you spray whipped cream, it comes out in like this weird symmetrical shape. So is that any better? Actually, that just looks exactly the same. But it still looks pretty good. But I still do want to look a little bit smoother. And I think I know the guy for the job. If I place down a bunch of snow golems, they'll put down these little snow slabs and make the entire thing look way cleaner. Oh, look at this guy. He's already getting to work. Yes, sir. Big brain idea. Hey, wait. No, bro. Stay up there on the whipped cream. I literally gave these guys one job. All right, that's it. You're all fired. I'm just going to do it by hand. And once that was done, I built our other 2 piles of whipped cream. And for our ingredients, we're just going to slap in some milk buckets. Because I don't want to deal with any more cows right now. Whipped cream complete. So right now, all the ice cream sundae essentials are pretty much in place. Which means now it's time for the fun part. Which is building all the fun toppings. But before we do any of that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would do whatever the top comment said. And you guys just barely missed it, but I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna count it and do it anyways. And out of all the comments I saw, the most liked one said to survive a trial chamber with no armor and no totem. Which sounds completely dangerous and irresponsible of me to do, but a deal's a deal. So if I can't use totems or armor, I can still use weapons, potions, and beacons, which might be our only path to success. So I grabbed grabbed as many things as I could find and then headed out for the trial chamber. And if my coordinates are correct, the trial chamber should be... aha! Somewhere right around here. Oh, hello, doggy. Come with me. Okay, so first things first, I want to make a giant beacon, because if I have regeneration and resistance, that should help me quite a bit. Now we're just going to take off all of our armor and totem and replace that with a shield and a bunch of potions. Well, all right, let's do this thing. Oh, I am very nervous about this. Hello, trial chamber. Okay, I see some enemies already. Iron golems, I need you. And come along this way and fight for me. Oh, and here we go. We're beginning. Yes, go, my son. Fight them on my behalf. The more golems, the merrier. Yes, my boy. This is going so well. He's just wrecking everybody. Oh, baby, no. Ah! Come on, doggy, help. Thank you. Golden apple. I have a feeling I'll be eating all of these today. Poison. Back up. Get the milk. All right, level 1 looks cleared. Golems, follow me. We're going up a level. Oh, yeah, this is the place to be. Go. Oh, wait. There's a key right here. Does that mean I won? Well, I don't see any more enemies, and I technically have a prize. So I'm gonna say I actually won. I'm running around and I see no more mobs. So guys, we did it. Let's go. See you later. But that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will pick out my favorite challenge idea from the comments and do that. Like the video and comment your crazy ideas down below. Now, for most Sundays, they have things like nuts and sprinkles for toppings. So let's grab a whole bunch of colorful wool for the sprinkles. And for the nuts, maybe just some pieces of wood will work. So now let's just take all our toppings and just start spamming them all across the whipped cream. And if we fly far away, it actually looks pretty sweet. Sprinkles complete. Now we're gonna hop over to this whipped cream pile and do our nuts. I'm not sure if these are like walnuts or almonds or peanuts. I don't even know what you put on a sundae, but they're just all the nuts. Oh, and we can strip them to add some more variety, so we actually have different nuts in here too. And that looks phenomenal. And lastly, we just have one more pile of cream right here. I guess we can just do some chocolate sprinkles. Well, actually, our chocolate block was mushrooms, wasn't it? Lore accurate toppings complete. And then to top it off, I built some wafer sticks coming out of the sides and 3 big red cherries on top. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we now have officially completed our ice cream sundae. And oh my gosh, I think this build came out so amazing. It's one of my favorite builds I've ever done in Minecraft. But now that this build is finally complete, it's time for us to build this sundae in real life too. With our first ingredient being our Neapolitan ice cream. Now I'm just gonna grab my scoop right here and let's dig right in. There's 1, that's 2, and then 1 big strawberry one, which makes 3. Now we're gonna do our syrups with the chocolate syrup, the fruit sauce, and the caramel sauce. Put some chocolates. Wow, why is it yellow? It appears we bought the wrong thing, guys. Caramel sauce in. Oh, that's way too much. And finally, our fruit sauce. Doesn't that look delicious, guys? Now, as you guys may recall, when I did the ice cream in Minecraft, I put cows in there because, you know, cows are like dairy. Which is exactly why I went to Chipotle before this and got a steak taco. Let's grab a whole bunch of this and add our cows. Yum. What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Now for the sauce ingredients, I used watermelon for the pink sauce. Let's throw some of these bad boys in there. And for the caramel sauce, we put a little bit of honey in there, just like in Minecraft. Oh, and how could I forget the banana? That was earlier in the video. But better late than never. Oh, that's fine, right? You're supposed to eat this stuff. And let's get a whole bunch of that because everyone knows I love whipped cream. Oh, wait, also, I definitely had yellow candles on the banana, so I got some of these candles. Maybe I could just like throw some in here. A couple down there and there, and I mean that tracks, right? That looks good.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta throw our toppings on, which includes some nuts. But if you recall, we did use mushrooms because there's no nuts in Minecraft, so I came prepared. No. Mushrooms going in. Oh, that's probably too many, but you know what? We're too far gone. And last but not least, our wafer sticks and our cherries. And we just want to add a couple. Yeah, that's whatever, who cares? So guys, I think without any further ado, that is our ice cream sundae. Let's dig into this bad boy. Yum. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I got some mushroom in there. I got the steak too. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna throw up.
But alright guys, if you want to see the rest of the vlog, I'll put a link down below because it was really funny. But that being said, that's gonna be it from me. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.